All right, we're live. Hey, everybody.
Hey!
It's Dungeons and Dragons time.
For a little
Yes.
For a little while. Yeah, David and I have to get up super early tomorrow. Like,
while. Oh,
What?
what the heck?
like,
How early?
like 9:30, something like that.
10 a.m.?
Ridiculous.
Oh, man,
I
9:30.
know.
9:30.
I don't know when the last time I had to get that early
Wow.
was. Is the
What
sun
do you guys
even
gotta
up?
do
Is the
at
sun even
9:30?
up then? I'm pretty sure it's still dark outside then. But yeah, we got River has a dance tomorrow. Go watch it dance.
9:30 in the morning dance?
It's at 10:45, but it's like, it's like 20 minutes
That's
away.
still, that's
You
still
gotta
early
warm
for
up.
a
You can't
dance.
just dance straight after you wake up.
Throw her in there and dance.
That's what I do every day. I get up out of bed. I do my 1970s dance. And then
It's your 1970s dance.
and then I get out of here.
Your 1970s dance reminds me of a 1920s dance.
Well, it was kind of the same for a long time. It only changed really recently.
They come around.
Yeah, it came back around. It was
It'll
popular in
be
the
back
20s.
next year.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I get up, pills in my mouth, stand up, dance, drink of water, out the house. You know how it goes.
I was telling Isaac this earlier. I was singing the praises of Notion, like a week or two ago. That's what I've switched
Notion?
everything over to. It's my note-taking D&D thing. I find it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
find
yeah,
a
yeah,
D&D
yeah.
template. It's perfect.
Yeah,
And I sit down, and Notion is down.
It's down?
Yeah, I can still get it on my phone, but it's not working on my iPad or the PC. So it's okay. It's okay.
Who needs it?
We'll figure this out. Actually, it's okay because I was able to pull up a PDF. I was able to print out a PDF from my phone, and now I have that pulled up. I was going to show
You have it
off.
pulled up.
I have a. I was thinking, we do this online, and there's so
Yeah.
many random tables online that you can do, and I thought, why
Oh,
why
yeah.
am I like winging things when I can just click a button into random tables? So I've got random tables. I got the random weather generator. I've got the random, I don't know, all kinds of things.
Oh,
But why are
god
you
dang,
being
dude.
lazy?
We're living in the future.
I know. So you ask
Are
what
you-
the weather is, I'll tell you.
That's my second D&D campaign today.
Oh, no.
I ran a one-shot with Joe earlier today.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Oh, fancy.
I know.
Did you kill everybody?
I didn't kill anyone. Joe's muted. I saw him start talking, and he's like, "Bup, bup, bup, bup." Are you there now?
Maybe.
I almost killed Joe.
It's not a one shot unless everyone dies at the end.
You remember that Pathfinder? Did we play that Pathfinder one where we all die at the end, no matter what? Play that over at Matt's house. Pathfinder 2E, the playtest,
Is that how? Oh yeah, yeah,
where you die no matter what. There's
Yeah.
nothing you can do about it. You
Yeah.
just die.
yeah.
Yeah. What an annoying.
Yeah, because we were trying to work around it. I don't remember what happened, but I remember us we came up with a good idea.
Yeah.
I said, nope, you did.
That was it. You just died. I'm kind of worried. I've been mulling over just being like, listen, guys, I'm out until we start a new campaign. But I get the feeling, and I was talking to Joe about this earlier today. If I do that, I know Matt. It's gonna be like, if you're out now, you're out forever.
I'll just ask him to watch this video and he can make a determination.
Yeah.
Yeah, Philip watches these, so you've been outed. You've been outed now.
That's okay.
All right.
You're a swell guy. You should side with me.
I mean,
This campaign sucks, and you know it.
I'm all for switching it up. I'm not a Pathfinder fan.
I'm not either. It is. I hate it.
I don't
Obviously,
hate it.
Red.
I loved it. I loved 3.5 when I played 3.5. But I think the thing Pathfinder has done, it has made me really like 5e.
Realize that it. Yeah, that 5e is great.
5e is
and-
great.
And 3.5 is good because I was young and new to D&D and everything was cool.
It's great for making a character. You have so many options. Like, you can do anything you want. If you want to,
but
if you want a power game, you can do that, which I did before. I had a archer fighter. He had 5 shots a round. I annihilated folks in one round. I killed a party member. I killed Butler.
Yeah.
Just 5 shots.
Perfect.
Dead.
Dead. But
Like I was a
I think
beast.
like 5e you can do that kind of stuff too if you just allow homebrew. You can
Yeah,
do
that's true.
anything.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I mean, within reason. You gotta like reel it in at some point.
It was a little more open on 3.5 with like skills and feats. Feats were a bigger deal back then too.
Yeah, feats were a lot.
Fighter
bigger
doesn't really
deal.
do any feats because I mean, why would you take a feat whenever you can just take ability scores?
There's
Some
very
feats
few
are really good.
feats. Yeah, some are really good, but
Like,
none
some
are
of the new
better
ones
than
are
having.
some of the new ones are pretty good. I haven't paid much attention since.
Yeah, I haven't
outside
looked
the
in a
player's
while,
handbook.
but none of the player's handbook ones are worth more than like say 20 in your main stat.
Yeah, putting 2 points into whatever you do. Yeah.
I don't know. Warcaster's pretty hardcore good.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
really good. But whether like
What's
is it
Warcaster
as
do?
good as a plus what makes it to where I
Plus
can
5.
have advantage on saving throws against concentration checks?
Oh yeah.
It all.
And
I guess it
and
depends
I
on
can-
like how many concentration spells you're casting.
And you
And
can
I can
cast range
cast
spells
while
in
holding-
melee.
I
Yeah.
can cast while holding a shield and a weapon, and I can I can cast. I can.
If you're holding
cast
a shield and a
spell with
weapon,
my reaction
not
for
really a
attacks
wizard.
of opportunity. It's really good.
I don't have
Wow.
Warcaster, and I've been fine.
All right. Francisco is yelling at us to start the game, so we're
I
gonna
know,
go
I'm
ahead.
like,
Let's start the
"Sheesh."
game. So it's D&D time. Last time was just a continuation of the time before. You guys just continued.
That's how it
It
works.
was just.
That's how every D&D.
I guess that's yeah. I suppose that's right.
I don't even know what happened.
It was.
Oh.
What happened? That's right.
I don't either.
Yeah,
I don't either.
playing his character right there.
Yeah. There was just a lot of anger, and a lot of concern. Some pirates showed up. You yelled at the gnomes a bit more. The gnome wizard has locked himself in his room, and he hasn't come out since then.
He's like a pouting child, dude.
You
Told him to
docked
clean his
with
room.
these pirates, these orcs, who recognized Jack, but they recognized him as Volder, whoever Volder may be. And
If he looks like Jack, that's concerning.
he was itching for a fight. Jack disappeared, and then he had a bit of a rumble with Bones, and I don't remember how he got to it, but somehow he got to the suggestion that Shiro should go fight in this arena.
Yeah, I just.
So,
That's what we're doing.
So we thought that's
Everyone
a good
punched him in
idea.
the face, and he was like, "You guys should totally fight this bear." And
Yeah.
we were like, "Yeah, totally."
Yeah.
Mauler the bear, Mauler. Everyone's scared of Mauler.
You know what? We've been doing some serious stuff. We need a fun little adventure.
We need a side quest where we
We
punch
need,
punch a bear to death is what we need.
We'll see about that. I will
We
be
need
the judge of
the-
when fun begins.
No fun in my campaigns.
So the pirates accepted your agreement to join in the arena, and they set sail southwest towards Briny Bay. And
We,
you
Rainy
for some
day.
reason, didn't join them.
and you
We
and
stayed on
your
this tiny
you
ship.
decided to stay with your gnome friends. Have decided to set about a day's travel.
Yeah,
Open
because I'm getting
seas.
something out of these gnomes after all this work. They're gonna take me somewhere.
You're taking me somewhere.
And the gnomes, whose I don't have my notes. Notion. One of the gnomes is called Notion, and he's broken. Sills and
Terry the topside now?
Terry the
Terry the
topside
topside.
terrified gnome.
He's writing a book. It's gonna be great.
There's a few of them in there that were taken over here and have. Oh, Cart! How can I forget Cart? Cart, the cartographer gnome. And they are taking you southwest. A couple times ago, you had a succubus that was on board. She has disappeared. Other than that, it's smooth sailing. You guys are gonna get about a day here, so you're not gonna get there until the next evening. Right around dusk, you're gonna arrive there. Cart tells you. But it's a calm sail. You end up getting a full rest in the boat with this sail.
Yay.
So do we have time to talk or do whatever?
You can talk as much as you want.
Okay. So I go to Shiro, and I say, "You're gonna fight a bear, all right? I
Yeah.
know you're strong, and I don't know what the rules will be, but I will
bear.
I will
win.
I will cast my magic on you if I have to.
I wouldn't worry
Mono
about
e
it.
mono. Bear.
Okay?
I'm
It's
not
not
worried
It's
about
not
a
just an
bear.
ordinary bear. It's a dire bear.
All right. Well, just know I
Cheers
have
on
your
me.
back.
Is it a dire bear? No one said anything
If-
about a dire bear.
Hey, Jack.
You did
Did I?
last week. You said dire bear.
Yeah.
Did they say that you used to fight?
Look, I don't know where that what that was. Someone looks like me, obviously. They're trying to impersonate me, maybe. I don't know.
Impersonate me.
What's Volder? Is that-
Yeah,
What's
that
that?
does.
What's that all about?
It doesn't ring a bell. He obviously has
I
me
want to
confused
inside
with
check
someone.
that.
No. Wait, what's
Yeah,
that
if
against?
I'm-
My what? Is that
If I'm
against something
listening, I would like to.
It's just gonna be.
Oh,
Kind
it's bad. It's so bad.
Joe has had Joe has
Seven.
had a
Seven,
terrible
I mean-
day of rolling.
Jack doesn't do a lot of talking, and so you're not really sure. He could. He
If I
has
can
a-
hear it, I'd
Jack,
like to insight
I mean,
check it as
he's
well.
never really mentioned his past life at all to you.
He never will.
You guys have been with him for years now,
Yeah.
and he's never mentioned a moment before he stepped on the island and met you guys. So
Yeah.
there is a world of possibilities
Yep.
with Jack. You can roll too.
So,
you
I
guys
look-
are all, you guys are all kind of in that little room there.
That's all I say. I'm just like, look, I got your back if anything goes wrong.
Yeah, it's
Me,
That's
the
it.
mighty Boulder.
The human boulder. The human
it's
boulder.
a 16.
Seems like he's telling what he thinks.
Okay.
I just got up and walked away. I gotta get my character sheet, boys.
Okay.
I need it.
Did you see the thing?
I'm
There's a Talespire thing that you can use to put like a Talespire character sheet someone made. You
Yeah,
put
did
some
you actually
numbers.
try it? I didn't
Yeah,
get to try it
Oh,
yet.
it's awesome. You can. So you,
Oh, is
it's
it?
just like a very simple looking character sheet, but you can put in like spear attack +6.
Yeah.
And you just click that button and it rolls a dice and adds a +6 to it. Does all your math for you.
Why didn't we set that up?
Why-
didn't we
yeah.
like get in here early and do a tech demo?
Well, because
Michael.
I wanted to spring it on you now, just to hear you complain. Remember that we talked about this fun thing. We don't do that around here.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so side note before we get too far into this.
Too many side notes.
I suddenly realized that with Joe's rolling today, he might not be able to beat a bear. I set up this whole campaign that had all these like side things he could have done. He flubbed every roll the whole thing.
Hey, I got this bear, Eric. You don't take this away. I'm gonna take this bear out, man.
I gave him like he was in this house investigating, and I'm like, maybe you should check here too. Rolls a 5. I'm like, maybe you should check this place as well. And he rolls again, 6. And I'm like,
You cannot find anything of interest anywhere.
anywhere.
Kind of like a
Whole
certain.
town.
At one point, he went, "I'm just gonna give it to you."
Yeah.
Kind of like a certain ranger's search rolls last week on a pirate ship.
Yeah. I found something.
You did.
He didn't even know what it is.
A little
He
box
just
of
got it.
crystals.
The little box of crystals.
Yeah.
What we assumed Jack did before he met us was like piracy, maybe. All he did was
The only-
You know he was a bounty hunter.
Yeah,
he was an
that's the only thing I've
unsuccessful
discussed.
magic item hunter is what he was.
Yeah, I remember whenever he joined in, you guys were harboring fugitives basically with the folks that were running
Uh-huh.
from the Empire. And then this bounty hunter shows up. Hey guys, can I help? And you're like,
I was like,
sure."
money.
Sure. And we had to keep like going. He's like, she's worth a lot of money, and I had to give you like, I'll kill you, boy.
Don't you do it!
All right, so the
Jack
sun
has-
rises. Go ahead, Jack.
I was gonna say Jack has grown a lot.
Yeah, he's a good guy now.
Now, he's a good guy now.
I'm not
Well,
sure
that's
any
why
of
they
you are
decided
good guys
that.
anymore after.
I mean, you know,
more
I'm-
gnomes. Terry's bawling his eyes out the whole time you guys are here.
These gnomes had it coming. These gnomes are murderers.
They're
Poor
paying for
guy.
their atrocities.
Yeah, they're a trade with pirate murderers.
As you sail to the pirate port.
Yeah.
Sun rises. It's a peaceful day. Let me give you that effect real quick.
Oh yeah, rise the sun for me.
Sun rises.
Yes.
Wink. And then we get some daytime
Are we at the-
noises.
Are we at the pirate port?
Oh, our ship is sinking.
It is. It does look like
We're
it's
taking
sinking.
on water.
Don't go below decks. So you see the pirate ship that you guys are following up ahead of you, up in front of you. It's a little ways in front, but you can still see it. And the gnome's cart seems to know where he's going, so it's a smooth sail. you get a whole day here of just relaxing and hanging out as the sun then begins to set. And off in the distance, against the orange sky, you can see the silhouette of
Sailor's Delight.
of a palm tree, foresty,
Oh.
little bitty island.
Huh.
Off in the distance.
Like a Sea of Thieves island.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves Island.
Okay.
So, by the time you get there, it's pretty well twilight. First thing you see when you pull up is it's pretty small. This thing's not going to hold much more than, what is there now, which is just a little village. It's mostly just palm trees. That's all you can really tell. Except there's like a little patch of wooden buildings. It's got 2 docks. There's 4 ships that are hanging out in the bay. Hey, Francisco, can you turn me down just a little bit? Because I keep hearing
Yes.
myself, and it's
Oh.
messing with my mind.
Getting that delayed audio
Yeah.
thing where you can't talk,
Yeah.
voice jamming.
There you go.
You get to 2 docks. There is 4 ships out, not at the docks, but parked outside, and the one you guys are following pulls up outside, and you see them preparing a rowboat. Your ship is small enough. You sail right in there and head straight to the docks. So the first thing you notice, it's like kind of an overcast kind of a dreary day. It was as you pulled in here, and now it's starting to get dark. You hear the waves. Can you hear them?
Hear them.
And you hear the birds. You can hear off in the distance. You hear the sounds of a hurdy-gurdy.
My immersion levels are just through the roof right now.
And basically what you can see from where you're at is you got the 2 docks. There's a small little guardhouse or dockhouse, and there's one road that heads into this sort of tunnel of trees, islandy forest. You pull up about the same time as your rowboat piratey friends, and Saurog, I think was his name. I'm sorry, I don't have my notes, so this is all memory stuff. Saurog is there along with 4 other of his orc friends. And they pull up, they tie up to the pier, and they hop aboard as you guys are pulling up and hopping aboard the pier as well. Start walking your way in, and you see 4 goblins that seem they've got like ropes tied around them, and some like tool belts, and they start rushing out to the Saurog and saying something to him about work and maintenance and all that. Everyone getting off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. None of the gnomes are getting off.
I'll tell Terry bye.
He says goodbye.
Have a better time, Terry.
He says, I'm glad it's over, but it was something.
Most
He pulls his book
interesting
out and
time of his life.
starts writing.
I look forward to reading your book.
He's writing down some more. And
See ya, Terry.
the boat doesn't leave. The ironclad doesn't leave. They stay there.
And I punt him into the water.
First thing you come to is that dockhouse. There's a bugbear there. He's standing there. He's got a signpost, nothing written on it, but he's just sitting there, just holding a bag.
Okay.
He's a bag holder.
And he looks at you guys, looks at the bag. 1 gold.
1 gold.
I'll put 1 gold in there.
He nods to you.
Do I have 1 gold?
And you see Saurog and his 3 compadres. They come up and they each dunk a gold coin in there, and they head in.
I have the big bag, so I'll just get 4 gold coins out and throw them in.
Thanks.
Oh, okay, sweet, thanks. I don't know if I have a gold. I don't have it written down. I just assume I never have money. Broke eternally.
So
I know. That's how I.
the path goes in right after the dockhouse. There's a path that veers off to the right. It's mostly just like little wooden shacks. The only thing really of note is up ahead there is clearly the tavern where the hurdy-gurdy sounds are coming from, and there's a decent-sized markety area to the left of that. Let's change boards and get a feel for this one.
Ooh.
Briny
We're getting
Bay.
We're getting called out for looking all the same.
Sorry.
Oh.
How different can a bunch of white guys with a beard look? We're even wearing the same hat, Michael.
Yeah.
I've changed my hat.
It's just so classy.
So classy.
It's just so comfortable, is what
So
it is.
com-
You guys just wait, and all of us will be wearing them before too long.
I know. I'm gonna start wearing one
You
too.
will not be wearing that hat.
There we go. This is my car working hat.
I'll get my Pizza
Wait,
Hut hat.
who am I
With
missing?
that hat and those headphones, looks like you're about to like do some spray painting.
Yeah, dude.
You need a gas mask, and then you're.
Ah,
got the
yeah.
full setup.
You're right. Yeah.
Okay, that should be everyone.
Oh
Got,
yeah.
everyone
you
see
need
where
to
you're
get
at
some
now.
glasses, Isaac.
Okay, so
yeah.
it's a very, very thick, jungly place. There's this dirt path that's it's recently rained, so it's very mucky. No, not wrong sound, like squish, squish sound. But that click didn't come out right. But squishy sound as you walk over the muddy road.
It's like Oklahoma and during the summer, kind of muggy.
Yes, yes. This is your full-on jungle island here.
You guys killed a god. How are you still broke? He didn't have any money.
He did have money. You guys got
God was broke too.
You guys
God
got
was broke too.
You got a bunch of money out of that.
Oh yeah. He's just holding it all, right?
Yeah, I got the bag of money.
Yeah.
It was
yeah,
the
lots.
god of poverty. That's what it was. We're always broke. I've been broke for 3 years in this campaign.
So you guys are heading down the trail, and Saurog walks up to Volder or Jack again, pats you on the back, puts his arm on you, looks kind of down on you, being big, you know what I mean. He says, "So, Volder, how's it feel to be back?"
I look at him and I say, feels good.
Oh man, he's
He says,
I
"You
want to
sure?"
look like keep an eye on that and see like insight check it.
But
See,
then I
Jack-
follow up and say, I've left that life behind me.
He says, "Well, don't go saying that. But if you want to
Dude, another 5.
name a champion in your place, and you think this is the one, then I'll put money on that. I believe
Yes.
you, Volder.
I say he is the best candidate for this matter.
Roll me that deception check.
Actually,
Roll me that persuasion check. That's not really-
Persuasion? Oh,
Yeah.
thank it.
about to say that wasn't deceptive.
Persuasion, okay.
He didn't sound confident after he looked down at his page.
14.
Hey,
Oh,
He nods. He pats you on the back again, but not too hard. He knows what you can do. He knows what Volder can do.
Chase me.
I just
chase me.
You guys walk by a small wooden ruined shrine. It looks like it was one time a shrine of something, some sort of statue. Now it's just sort of crumbled. It's a bunch of rocks, but there is a torch lit at it.
This is a pretty small island, right? You said it's like.
I mean, so there's a
Real
road
small.
there's a road that veers off to the right, which has got half a dozen little shacks that you can see down the way. Most of them's kind of
Yeah.
tucked into the trees, and then there's this main road that sort of leads through the town, which the only notable buildings are the tavern and this market area, which you'll see in a second, and a bunch of other little shacks.
Man, dude, this island looks great.
And then the main road you're on, as you get past the tavern, it kind of it really shrinks and veers off into the distance. But
Am I getting any kind of looks for being a fearball here?
you don't really see many people until you get up to the tavern.
Including from Saurog.
Roll me a insight, just on his sort of general demeanor around you.
16.
Doesn't pay much attention to you. He's really he doesn't pay much attention to you at all. He's really into. You can tell he's a little curious about Volder and what has, where has he been forever, and then now he's back, but he ran off during the fight. You kind of gather that even with that insight. But he's putting on a show. He's captain.
Do I see any other fearballs?
There was some on the boat, but you don't see anything here. So you guys make it up to the tavern. Let me pull you up here somehow.
Oh.
Throw you up there.
I didn't see that. I can make team shirts. He wouldn't wear them anyways.
We call ourselves the Cool Hat Glasses guys.
Cool Hat Glasses Club.
I
Okay.
don't want to be part of your club.
I don't want to be part of your club. I'm too cool.
Oh,
So the tavern
I got
doors
Look at Joe. He's cool now.
open. And you can just hear the noise coming from the tavern. Everyone in the village is here. This place is rocking. Let me get some music here. We need some.
Rockin'.
Oh, Dota hat. Oh, you would be cool if you put that on.
I get like tavern sounds. Yeah, busy
I
tavern.
can't get my way too small Critical Role hat.
You bought a Critical Role hat and it's too small. Oof.
Okay. Can you hear the tavern
Ooh,
sounds?
yeah, that's good.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. It's
Can you
noisy.
like layer the sounds? Can you have like sea sounds and tavern
No,
sounds?
we get one or the other. I can get like that's a little too busy. It's good, but it's a little.
It's a little too busy.
Sounds more like a coffee shop than a.
Yeah, it doesn't have the rowdy tavern noise.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
That sounds like it's quiet.
This is where we walk in and someone with one eye looks up at us and spits in a spittoon.
Yeah.
So-
Everyone in the tavern looks over at us quietly.
You guys walk into the tavern. I assume you know where you're going. You can go wherever you want.
Oh yeah.
Your choice is
You're
the tavern,
guiding us there.
or you've got the pretty much empty market area. There's a couple folks over in the market area across the way. We'll cover that in a minute. But
I
you walk.
asked Saurog.
Uh-huh.
I say, so where are we fight? Where's this bear? Where's the
And he
arena?
says, oh, you'll get there. And he points,
Oh,
and
okay.
behind the tavern, you can see there's a pretty decent-sized building, which you guys can see there. He
Oh,
says,
okay, yeah.
That's where it happens. We gotta get you signed up, though.
Oh, okay.
Fight start in a bit, and we gotta get you in there. And he looks at Volder first. He backs over at Chiro. And he says, "We'll get that in here." So he walks you
Alright.
into the tavern, and inside, you've got a wide array of folks. Nothing really too common. You don't see really a lot of humans. You've got you got one very finely dressed fella over in the left corner. There's a frog man. There's a couple of orcs. There's an elf tending the tables. You got a dwarf in there. There's a very dog-looking, gnoll-looking fella sitting at a table. There's a whole group of goblins and kobolds sitting at the big table on the side. And in the corner, you've got a guy with a lute. A lute's like a strumming thing, right?
Yeah.
a little
lute is like
a little guitar
yeah.
thing, and he's strumming and he's singing.
Where's that hurdy-gurdy?
No, sorry, hurdy. He has a hurdy-gurdy.
Hurdy-gurdy,
He has
yeah.
right, hurdy-gurdy, and he's cranking it. Right,
Yeah.
right. I completely forgot about my whole ambiance. He's cranking
Pirates
up
listen
that
to
hurdy-gurdy and telling a tale of sea adventures and treasures that he has found, and just overblowing the whole thing. Behind the counter, you see a very regal-looking elf minding the bar as well. There is a human there, pretty hefty human back there, cleaning some glasses.
The Kirin human.
Kieran Torres, yeah. The only person who's gonna get that is me and you, Isaac.
As you walk in, no one pays any attention to you. They're all in
That's-
their own little world.
That's perfect. So where do we go to sign up for this thing?
So yeah, Saurog leads you ahead. The other three orcs go and have a seat. He leads you up to the barkeep.
Zarg's an orc. He's a full orc.
He's a
right?
full orc.
He's a big boy.
Yep. And he says,
How tall is he?
He's about 7 feet.
Oh, dang. Okay, yeah, he's
He's
big.
not as tall as me.
Oh, yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
that's right. Yeah, how tall are you? You're 7.5.
Yep.
He's just buff, and you're kind of lean.
Yeah, he's got the shoulders.
I mean, I'm
He's
thick.
got the shoulder.
I don't know.
Pretty thick.
Furbolg are pretty big too.
He's like the World of Warcraft orcs, just like completely jacked.
I can't reach my back.
Yeah.
So he walks up to the barkeep and he says, "All right, I got one more for the arena." And the barkeep, in this thick Russian accent, replies,
Ooh, perhaps I know him.
Yeah.
He says, "Okay, we got one more." Okay. And he grabs out a book and sets it out, grabs his pen and sets it down. He says, "We only got one space left. I can't do a Russian accent, but I'm going to
It turns Scottish.
say it and then just let it go."
With a hint of Irish.
Puts the book down, and then Saurog motions, and you got to spot the sign, and then he says, "That'll be
How much will that be?
250 gold. Sign up."
What?
Ah.
I was invested, man. That was sweet.
Awesome.
I was like, yeah, he's gonna do it, and then immediately gave up on it.
He went for the Russian accent, and he was like, "I'm not practicing this at all."
And then I just gotta
roll with the
I
punches
gotta
here.
think Boris and Natasha. Then I'll get it. So Cyrog looks over to you and he looks at Shiro and first he looks at Volder. He's like, "Are you sure about this, Volder? 'Cause I'm listening to you."
I think
Yes.
he's got it.
Listen.
He's a tough guy,
When
toughest
I-
guy I know.
Yeah.
I'll put my hand on his shoulder if I can hear him, and I'm gonna squeeze, and just, I got
He
it.
says, "I don't need a massage."
It's like I just like listen to me. He's got it. 100%.
As we walk in here, does anyone seem to look at or recognize Jack?
None of the folks behind the tables do, but you notice that the barkeep, as he sets that book down and puts the pen out, looks up and he clearly recognizes Jack. He doesn't say anything, but he.
Yeah, I don't say anything either, even if I notice it too.
Dude, he's got a secret backstory.
Would he
we
look
didn't even
like-
know about
No,
it.
I don't have a
Awe
secret.
or fearful or
Michael's giving
Um,
me a secret backstory.
kind of in awe of seeing him, as if it's been a long time. And he sets it out, and Sarog says, "If you need, I'll cover it for you. You win this, I'll give you 2,000 gold."
We got
What?
250, right? Did we get 250 from the God of Poverty?
I do, but let this orc front it.
Yeah.
Nah, man, we're men of integrity.
He's
we only
digging,
kill
he's
gnomes.
digging around in his coin purse.
He's a pirate. He's got so much
He
more money than we do.
Slams a bunch down on the counter. And says, There you go. This is for Shiro. In name, brought. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm an orc. I can't think about words.
Words are hard.
Sponsored by.
Words are hard.
Sponsored by, and he says it really loud. Volder, and he pats Jack on the back. And
Does
the,
anyone
Right.
look
the
over?
tavern quiets down a bit, and like the goblins and kobolds, they don't care. They're not paying attention. One of the orcs sitting at the table, there's the finely dressed fella in the corner, also kind of stops and looks up and smiles. And you get a couple looks. No one really pays much attention after that, but you get a couple looks. And then everyone goes back to their stuff.
Yeah.
He hands you the pin, Shiro.
I never learned to
know.
write.
Sign it.
Says okay. Says match starts. The match starts in 8 hours.
This is so good.
It started out so good, and then it terminated right at the end.
Says that's
I love
in 8 hours the match will start.
It's okay, Michael. I can't do a Russian accent either.
He says
I'm in it though. It's awesome.
It
I like
says-
I
it.
love it.
You best bet get your rest. Otherwise
There we go.
Otherwise you die in first round.
Say, where is
I mean,
Bear?
he's confident.
Bear is stowed away.
Bear is Russian too.
Bear is Russian too.
Um,
Where?
I-
stowed
I-
away
I-
where?
With his people.
He has people.
Well, a bear
Bear
didn't just
handlers.
walk in here on his own. I'm from the northern.
Good, keep going.
You're having a hard time here. I'm gonna mute.
Is he is he kept nearby? Could I see him?
No, I don't think they will. I don't think they will let you. They keep him. They keep him towed away. Pretty quiet.
Okay.
What do
Is
you
he
want to?
treated well?
I don't know. He wins. He wins prize. Seems okay.
All right.
I think this is all okay and super kosher, and
Dog fights are great.
it's in the dog fight. It's a bear fight. God.
Whole different thing.
I do ask him. I say, listen.
Yes,
I don't know if things have-
Volder.
Yes.
It's good to
I don't
see
know
your
if things
face.
have- It's good to see you.
Where is Pete?
Pete?
I never see you without Pete.
I've been solo for a while.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's strange.
it's fine. It is what it is. But listen, um, have the rules changed? Is anything different around here?
No, same fight. Say,
Yeah,
you
what's the rules? What I have to follow?
rules.
There are no.
What are they?
You get match, and you stick your sword in it.
Oh, so I get to take my sword.
Well, you don't have to, but that
Oh, yeah. I thought it was fists, but yes,
Yeah.
if I get to use my sword.
some
That'll be
use
easy.
fists.
Hmm.
I mean, Volder, he used fists. He was very sneaky. Volder, tell him some of your secrets.
Oh no, they're meant to be secrets.
Volder was magical, bouncing around.
I still am.
I believe you.
But listen, I've retired from that life. I point at Shira and I said he's going to be the one to be in the spotlight this time.
It's too bad. Would like to see you again, Volder.
Maybe one day.
Say hello to Pete for me.
I sure will.
This is when Boulder shows up. He's like, I'm the one training the bear.
Oh man.
Then we got to kill every pirate on the island.
Yep.
That's how it goes.
Okay,
Well, there we go.
book is signed. He closes the book up. He shows you a. He flips through the pages actually before he closes it. He closes it up and he realizes, oh wait, I forgot to do something. Opens the book back up and there's a like a playoff tree in this book, and he etches your name in the last spot. So you got 16 folks have signed up for this thing.
Oh, so I'm fighting other
Ow.
people.
And he says, your first match, you will be fighting.
Oh.
Pennsylvania.
Let me find it. You'll be fighting Noki.
Oh.
Is there rest between the rounds?
Yes, you get 8-hour rest.
Oh, okay.
Which, don't worry about the normal rules. You will get full rest in those 8 hours.
In those 8 hours.
I'll get a full rest in those
Very
8 hours?
very relaxing place.
It's the most free
Oh.
place on Earth, this island. It's so freeing that we get more rest in a shorter amount of time.
It says, we have Pluma. Pluma takes care of the fighters for us. Makes it restful.
Nice.
I'm magical.
All right.
Cool.
Now he closes the book up. Stashes it away.
You want to be like your corner man? I'll get one of those little like metal irons so I can like iron out the cuts on your eye, on your brow and stuff like that.
I'll go with Volder in my corner. He seems to know what's going on.
He has to do this on your shoulder. And
Yeah.
then you push select, he goes faster.
Yeah. Wow. Old man.
Someone got it. It was enough.
Okay, so you have about till sunrise until the big match.
Okay.
Anything you'd like to do?
I would like to subtly cast Detect Good and Evil to see if there's anything unbecoming in here.
Roll me a stealth.
I mean, it's pretty busy in here, right?
Barkeep's still sitting there looking at you.
Oh, nice.
18.
Okay, you managed to smuggle out some components, and
It's just verbal and somatic.
well, then you put those components right back in your pouch,
Stealthily.
and
You
you do your
take your breath.
you do your cast. Yeah, you're getting a lot of evil in here.
Well, it's not evil. It's aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead.
So how long does it last?
It lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay. Seems there's no fiends. There are no none of that.
Evil
don't
people.
think-
But
I
it's
am
a,
living now.
it's a pirate island.
Just what I wished for.
Yeah, no fiends for anyone.
You're living.
Mr.
What?
Bones pops, right?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Mr.
you can
Bones is
see
undead.
Mr. Bones.
And fey, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, so you'd see
I
Wait,
see
no.
Mr. Bones.
You see Mr.
I
Bones.
see you over there, Mr.
Yeah, I
Bones.
see you.
You're glowing.
You look over at him, you go, huh.
Oh,
Hit
right.
me
We
again.
brought him. Right.
It's a
Every
little
time.
while later. The door opens and you see a recognizable face. You see an elf, a wild elf. The guy behind the bar is a high elf. It's Yelindar, who was your merchant in Feanor, who's trying to sell you all kinds of things.
Oh yeah.
Trying to sell you some
Oh, yeah, that-
sketchy
the guy, the
berries,
drug dealer?
and some maps, and yeah.
Yeah.
He walks in,
Black
doesn't
market.
pay any attention to you.
Oh.
Walks right by you.
I'll walk up to him and I'll go, you want to buy any death sticks?
Orders a drink. Sits at the bar. Has something.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
I'm
sit
going to
down
keep
and
an eye on him at a distance.
I'm not gonna keep an eye on him at a distance. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna be like, "You're that elf that tried to sell me a bunch of random crap."
I don't even recognize him. So
He says, "Crap, no.
Crap.
I sell only the
I would
finest materials." He looks at you and he says, do I know you?"
Back in Feanor, you were the first person we met. You seem so nice, and
He
then
looks around and he sees Jack and he sees Shiro. He says, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. How are you?"
oh, I'm great. How'd you manage to get off that island
Well,
after the big bad showed up?
things were bad shape there, and so I run a little side business here.
Yeah.
You know, just to make some profits. And I felt it was probably best I stay here for a little while. Say, you looking like your boots are a little muddy. You need some new ones?
I'm completely all right. I just wanted to say hi.
All right. Well, if you ever are in need of anything, I'm right across the way.
Well, we might need something if we win this fight.
Okay. Good. Oh, who's fighting?
Oh, big guy over there,
Oh.
Shiro. He's.
Okay, I'll put my money on Shiro.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah. I think he's got it. I think he can take that bear.
Oh, you think he's gonna go all the way to the bear? All right, you are.
I think he's got it.
You are a confident one. But that bear Mauler, man, that thing. I'll tell you what, I'm not getting in there. But it's good business. That
You
thing,
seen it?
Mauler destroys the clothing and the armor on those folks. I've made a good profit on Mauler.
How big is Mauler?
No, I mean, you seen a bear before?
Yeah, I mean I've seen
Yep,
plenty
seen
of
a
bears.
bear.
But is he like brown bear or like grizzly bear? Is what I'm asking.
Well, he's a brown bear. I believe it's a grizzly bear.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
he's done up real fancy.
got armor and everything.
bow is on him.
Well, they put on like all kinds of. Well, you'll see.
Yeah, I'll see it.
Yeah.
I'll see it.
Okay, question. Did we ever see Garrick or Rao transform into a bear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You saw.
Okay.
I think you've seen. I know you saw Garrick do it.
Okay.
Garrick was on an island, wasn't he? And people were keeping him from being scryed on.
Well, he may have just saved.
Yeah.
More folks cruise into the bar. Some of the goblins and kobolds head out, and more folks come in. And it's sort of a random selection of orcs, half orcs. There's a bugbear in there, and Shiro notices they are wearing Empire clothes.
Uh-oh.
The heck is the Empire?
They're not like properly dressed. They're not like fitted out. They don't seem to fit them properly, all the way properly. It's just sort of a mismatch of
Oh, like
clothing.
they stole a bunch of Empire clothes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Can I tell, just based on overhearing or looking around, what the rules are for betting on these fights?
Yeah, you can ask pretty pretty much anyone in there, and they'll tell you that betting's where the money is. That's where you make. If you want to make some money, you got to bet on it. So you can either chat with the barkeep and he'll get you the house odds, or you can just bet amongst friends.
Yes, I would like to talk to barkeep about house odds.
Barkeep doesn't like to talk. What do you want, friend?
What are rules for betting? What are odds?
Oh, well, it depends. We'll see here in the morning. If your friend manages to win, you might make some good money. Newcomers.
Do you have odds for him yet?
Well, not yet. But we'll see in the morning.
Okay.
I think we should. I know we just got a long rest, but I think maybe we should get some rest before the big fight.
The guy over there singing on the hurdy-gurdy. It's going on and on about all these missions that he's gone on and all these things that he has found and how great he is. He's found some weapons. He pillaged the empire, and how he's bringing all these swords back, and how he destroyed this keep all on his own. And he's going on and on about how he is.
I'll pay attention to that.
Yeah,
And whenever he gets, I'll listen to him for a while.
You pick up a name of let's see. You pick up the name Scalish, which is a port that he mentions visiting and traveling to. Doesn't ring any bells for anybody. And mostly it's just over exaggerated tales of him navigating through kraken infested waters and going into the Aquilian Empire lands and raiding and pillaging and stealing all these supplies. He talks about Aquilian. That's the empire.
Oh.
Aquilian
Oh,
Empire.
okay.
He goes on and on about, and one thing he brings up, his big crescendo, is about how he managed to find an egg. And it's this magical egg that he found.
Uh-oh.
That egg obviously isn't here, or we would know about it, I'm sure.
My
I'll go
insight?
I'll go sit next to him. Let him
roll
know
me an
that
insight.
I'm listening.
You're the only one listening. He's got his instrument case open with looking for some cash.
26.
You get the idea there's some truth to his story, but you question whether it was him or he's just sort of narrating tales of someone else. Pretending to be it.
I'll try to
What you
talk
know
around to the...
of Aquilian, it's a couple weeks away at least.
I'll
Okay.
talk to some, like, just patrons of the bar and try to slip into conversation like, hey, you've seen many of the fights.
Yeah, you got an orc there. And,
So just how,
he looks at you. Says, "Yeah, we always get here for the fights.
how rowdy is it?
Are you looking for a quiet fight?
No, but like, does it ever get out of hand? Do people from the audience ever intervene?
Well, every once in a while, but they try not to have that happen.
I see. What about, like, how many people are allowed to be the side ring, like give pep talks, things like that?
Pep talk? No pep talks. You sit in the stands and you can watch.
All right. How long have you been here?
I arrived 10 minutes ago.
Oh, he was on that ship.
He was one of the ones that came with us.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, nice talking to you. I'll tell you. Bye.
So,
We're
while
just
you
like,
chat
wait a
with him,
minute.
the finely dressed fella is watching you closely.
Do I
I'll
notice
walk over to
this?
him.
He uses
hello.
his foot and kicks out a chair.
Hello.
He says, "Hello." Says, you're a tall one.
Thank you.
Says,
I noticed you were noticing me.
oh, you know, you're tall.
Yeah, I get that a lot, yeah.
Says, I hear one of you's gonna be fighting.
Yeah, and I look over my shoulder. That the guy over there, Shiro.
Oh, he's a big one. How does he fight?
Fights well. If you're looking to make some money, you should probably bet on him.
Oh, okay. What kind of weapons he use?
A sword mostly, I believe.
Hmm.
What kind of fighting styles are generally at these tournaments?
Oh, well, you can do anything you want, really. You want to?
Are there casters here?
Well, yeah.
Interesting.
Some fight and they fight with just their mind. Some tell stories. Some a little more crude, like your friend there with a sword. And then there's this bear. I've yet to see anyone handle that bear, but what day?
What is special about bear? Is he just large bear?
Well, you just have to kind of see it to believe what that thing can do.
Is he not saying anything?
What do you mean?
Like, is he hiding anything about the bear, or is he just...
You get that he's as interested in you as you are in him, but he's not. Doesn't quite know how to explain the bear.
So, where did you get your clothing?
Well,
It's very nice.
thank you. I purchased it.
From here on the island or somewhere else?
No, you don't find this fine material on this island. I'm here for the match. I come in, I take my money, then I leave.
Ah,
I go to the next one.
all right.
Are you like super jacked, Victor? I've never asked like, are you a huge, super buff?
I'm not super
Cleric?
buff. I'm thick. I'm like a typical Firbolg.
I didn't know if you like, lifted on the weekends or something, dude. Like,
My
got, like,
strength
big
is
ol' arms?
my strength is 14.
This guy has a book, a small little book at his table, and he's been writing in it.
Can I see what he's been writing?
You can try.
Nope.
Nope.
What's that you got there?
He sees you looking at it. He kind of closes it up. He says, "Oh, I just like to tell stories and takes notes. Just sort of get the surroundings."
Oh, do you publish things?
You can say that.
Anything I might have seen?
Oh, probably not yet. I don't know. Stick around a while and you might find out. Your friend there might find out as well.
Is he pointing at Shiro?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he says, "So, tell me about Volder."
Oh, I've really only just met him.
Kind of. He gives you kind of a look. Says, "All right. You say so. Pretty
I've not known him
strange seeing
long.
him walking back here."
Yes, tell me about him. He does not talk about himself much.
Well, I mean, I don't know what there is to tell. He was quite a fighter. Quite a warrior.
Did he? I heard he fought with his fists.
I don't know if fists is the right word, but just, you could never really keep track of him. He's bouncing around and then sneaking up and stab and then bouncing some more. And he had this power that I would like to understand, but I just have my book.
Interesting. Let me buy you a drink.
Okay, I was expecting it.
I'll go get him whatever they're serving.
Are you over
Okay.
there spending our money?
Don't worry, we're going to get it all back tomorrow.
We're gonna be rich
I'm gonna
in the
get
last
in there,
month of the campaign.
and I'm gonna run at a guy, and he's gonna go banish. It's over.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Win.
over. I win.
Ding ding.
Okay, as you get up to get a drink, you can see he whips his book out and starts writing some more things in there.
You coming up to the bar?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna catch you.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, at some point tonight. Did I hear? I wouldn't have heard their conversation over there in that corner.
No, they were.
About the
It's
bear.
pretty noisy in here, and so.
Did I hear him asking about the bear before?
At which one? Isaac asking the
Yeah,
fancy
the
guy.
orc. The
Oh,
orc.
the orc.
Well,
Yeah, you heard the orc part.
I asked the bartender. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we were all standing there.
Yeah, you heard that part.
I,
You just didn't pick up when he's talking to the fancy guy.
yeah, that guy. I was like, what have you learned of this bear? Do you know anything? I heard you asking about it.
No, I wanted to try to talk to the bear before Shiro fought it, but it does not seem I'm going to get that chance.
Remember when we tried to scry on someone I know a while back? Was that Isaac?
That was Rook.
Oh, that was Rook.
Yep.
Do you have scry? Do you know how to scry?
Yes.
I think we might try to scry on someone in just a little while, Victor.
Sure.
I think someone I know is possibly on this island.
Okay.
Find out anything you can about that bear, what it looks like.
All right.
Barkeep
All right.
leans in, and he says, "You do whatever business you want, but you best keep it to yourself. Keep those sheathed around here." He points at your
What?
weapon. Points to
Nice.
Points to Shiro's weapon.
Oh.
Oh,
That
Okay,
was an
yeah.
odd interjection, Mr. Bartender.
yeah.
I'm just trying to listen to the show. And you're over
Mr.
here.
Bones. Mr. Bones is listening to the show and drinking some milk.
What kind of weapon did Mr. Bones has? Like a giant
A trident.
trident, doesn't he? Yeah.
And a spear. I also have a spear.
Ah, dang. How do you hide them things? Anyways, yeah. Anything you can find out about that bear would be very useful. Any kind of description.
While I'm buying this guy a drink. By the way, how much is the drink?
Silver.
A silver? Okay,
Mhm.
no big deal. I can do that. I will talk to the bartender and tell me about this bear while I'm getting a drink, and then I'll do the same to the nicely dressed guy and see what I can get.
You get. Let's see. The barkeep doesn't give you much. Not much more than what you've got. You can
Yeah.
feel like he's kind of running this thing, and so he doesn't want to like spill any sort of like
Yeah.
anything that's going to sway the battlefield.
Makes
Nicely
sense.
dressed guy, however. He tells you, we've done a lot of work to this bear. It's in prime fighting condition. I don't know how to beat it. I mean, people have been trying for months, and it's a tough one.
Is it a regular bear or dire bear or very, very large bear?
It's not much of a bear anymore. I mean, it used to be a grizzly bear, I suppose, but they got that thing so done up.
Does it look like Golden Compass polar bear?
You speak literature, and I understand that.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like,
And-
does it look like?
Yeah, it kind of has that helmet on it, but it's bolted to its face.
Bolted.
That's the word I used.
Sounds horrible.
Well, I wouldn't want one bolted to my face, but it's made a lot of money.
Enjoy your drink.
Okay. He goes and starts drinking, starts writing some more things in his little book. And
You gonna come back and tell me about this bear?
Where are our rooms for the night? Do we have to buy rooms, or are we sleeping outside? What's the...
rooms are full.
Joe,
There is a shack out to your left. Small shack. You can use it.
I'm
Fantastic.
just gonna
This is
stay in
what
the
all your
bar.
fighters get is shack.
If Shiro wants to stay here upstairs, he may.
I'll do that.
Down, Yoshiro!
No. Thanks for asking for me. Victor.
No problem.
The rest
I
of
kind
you,
of
though,
always saw you.
to the shack. There's no room.
To the shack with you.
Dang, I
Shiro has like a penthouse, and we are down in the shack.
I'm gonna
be
head up.
upset.
I'm gonna head upstairs and I'm gonna look back at my friends and go to the shack with you.
with you.
I'm just gonna stay in the bar.
That's fine. The shack is fine, Victor. I think the shack.
The shack is on the map. If you want to go out to the left, there's a little shack out there.
I will go there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there.
Where's
Is the orc we traveled with still there?
Yeah, he sat down. He's having a drink.
I want to ask him a question.
Okay, Sarog.
Yes. I go to him and I say, so, what do you think? Do you know anything about the fighters that are competing?
He said, "Well, I'm sure Quill over there will probably be in it again." He points to the finely dressed guy.
Who?
And he looks around and he says, "My friend here, Naki here." And he points to the Knoll dog-looking guy. He says, "I believe that's who we're going against right there." And
What do you know about him?
He's sitting at the same table with you,
Oh, okay.
and he's sort of
Well, hi.
scarfing his stew.
Yeah.
He says, "Well, he likes to stab things."
Okay.
He says, "Other than that, I haven't seen Cut Raw around here, but he's captain of one of his own ships, and I wouldn't want to fight him.
Why is that?
Well, because he'd probably kill me."
Kill you? I thought you were strong.
If anyone else had said that to me, Volder, but you get a slide this time.
I say, okay. Well, I was just curious. I'm seeing some new faces. So,
Things have changed in the last couple of years.
yeah. Okay, well, I know who I'll be betting on.
Hey, that brought up an interesting point. I don't want to pry, but what happened to Pete?
Pete.
Yeah, your little buddy Pete. You didn't go anywhere without Pete.
You tell me, when was the last time you saw him?
Well, the last time I saw you, you wouldn't go anywhere without Pete.
My mind is a little foggy. Can you remind me when you last saw me?
Did you all right, Volder?
I've had a long trip.
Hmm.
Can I deceive him?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had a long trip. It's been rough.
Yeah.
That's not deception. That's just life, dude.
Well, 20.
Okay. He says, I understand. I'm a little old for this myself, but I understand. Last time I saw you and Pete, it must have been the last time you won. It's been at least 2.5 years ago. It's been a long time.
Sounds about right.
Maybe 3. It's been a long time. You dominated us, though. I'm sure you remember that.
Man, this is lining up. Do you have amnesia? It's lining
No.
up when you met us and everything.
Right. And so I asked him. I said, "Well, yeah. I just it was such a long time ago. I've seemed to have lost some memories."
Well, maybe you can rummage through the old barkeep's journal there. He's got notes and maybe some old flyers with you on there. Maybe that'll jog some memories.
It's a great idea. I think I'll go do that.
Okay.
And then I flip him a coin to get him another drink.
Takes it.
Okay.
Nods to you.
So I go and do that.
Okay. He says, barkeep, yes, what can I do for your Volder?
I say, my old friend over there, or acquaintance, said there's some kind of, what was it, journal? Or something that might jog my memory. I seem to have forgotten some
Never
things.
thought I'd hear you call Saurog friend. But yeah, I got, I'm sure I've got something. And he rummages, he's got a box. He kind of rummages through there, and he pulls it out. And he says, you can look through there and see if you can find something.
Okay, I do that. I look around.
So it's just, like, he had that flyer with Mauler on it that had just like a drawing of a very fearsome looking Mauler. And it had like the date of the next arena. And
Yeah.
from what you kind of gather through there, there's about, like once a month, there's another match.
Right.
And each of the previous winners are sort of the headliner on the page. Like, come beat Mauler, the fiercest bear. And there's a few folks in there, there's some monks in there, and there's a few faces. You don't recognize anybody. And then you're digging through, and there's you. There is your face. You've got a hood.
Yeah.
It's clearly your face. And on your shoulder is a monkey, like a little capuchin monkey.
It's named Pete.
And it talks about, it calls you Mysterious Volder. And you can see, as you rummage through there's several of those.
I asked him if it would be all right if I could keep one of those.
He says, yes, go for it. Got yours.
I'll take one. And I say, thanks. And I throw him a coin in case he wants to get himself a drink.
Okay. Takes it.
And then I head to the group,
Head to the shack.
to the shack.
Okay. As you guys are
And-
making
yeah.
your way outside, there is a human female. And she's got like the pirate tricorn hat, typical pirate looking
Pirate. She's piratey.
female. And you guys go walking by, and she says, "So you've signed up for the match, eh? So what's
Okay.
Shiro?"
Shiro.
She says, "All right. If you need any help, Shiro, you just ask." And
I'm not there.
He's not there. He went
I'm
upstairs.
in the penthouse.
oh, right. She says, "If Shiro needs any help, you just ask, and I'll be there."
I think
Help?
I think-
How?
Huh?
What kind of help?
Yeah, what kind of
Nah,
help?
Well, what kind of help do you want? I'll be there.
I
You
think
know-
Shiro's got this. I believe in him.
I mean, I've seen your friend. I saw him go in there, and I've seen that bear. I don't like the chances.
What about that bear? What can you tell me about that bear?
That bear's messed up. What else you want to know?
Just like, what does he look like?
It looks like a bear, sort of. It's got metal all over it. They've like fashioned daggers into its claws. Yeah, it's a sight.
That ought to be interesting.
I haven't seen it in a while though, but last time I was here, it's been a while.
I'm not sure Shiro needs any help, but you could maybe help me. Is there a place around here that has general supplies or any kind of store?
He points across the street to the market area, and you can see as you guys are there and you look over, it's a building and there's clearly some shops inside. Things are still happening even at 2 in the morning, whatever it is right now. And there's some stalls set up outside. That's also where Yelindar was pointing you.
Thank you.
Anything over there? If you need anything a little more mystical, then you go chat with Pluma. But other than that, that's about all you got here.
Thank you.
Victor, let's go. Let's hit the market real quick before we go to the shack.
That's what I was thinking as well. Wait, where, before I leave this lady, where are the fights to take place?
She points back behind the inn, and you can see around the corner. There's a big arena.
Big
back there.
giant arena.
Is that where these bones and stuff are?
Yeah, this thing.
Okay.
He says, "Yep."
And where does the people just stand up on the woodwork there, up on the second floor thing, and the fight takes place in the middle? Is that what I'm gathering?
That's what you're gathering.
Okay.
So
Amazing. Oh, that wasn't good. That might be the graphics card taking a crap.
Oh,
But let's hit this market, Victor.
Okay.
I thought you were frozen there for a minute. You were staring very intently.
Yes, I was. I'm measuring things.
Okay, what'd you say? The mystic lady? Plume? Is that what you
Pluma?
Pluma.
said? Pluma? I wanna go there. I wanna go there and shop first.
Pluma is not in the market. She points Pluma down the path when it sort of narrows.
I do want to check the market. Is there like any jewelry or anything in the market?
It's basically a bunch of different little stalls that have been set up outside, and then inside's a little bit more fixed, but still like
Like a bazaar.
It's a flea market of pirates. They come in, they sell their stuff, and then they take off. Right now, it's pretty busy, just because you feel this place is a lot busier than it normally is because of the fight going on right now. But you have all sorts of stuff. There is a lot of, I guess Victor doesn't recognize this, but Finn recognizes this as there's a lot of Empire gear. Empire weapons, Empire armor, uniforms. There's a decent collection of that. You do see, yeah, there's some jewelry. There's some necklaces and rings.
If there's a odd amount of Empire armor and weapons and things like that.
There's more of that than anything else.
Like there's one of the stalls that has the most. I'll ask him. Oh, we already know that the Empire collapsed, right? Do we know that?
But they've been having some troubles. You don't really know much more than that.
I'll ask one of these guys that has like a bunch of this stuff.
There's a little goblin there right now. And he says, Master brings this in. Tarny brings lots of things.
Well, where's Tarny?
Tarny's out. Out.
You know what happened? You know what happened to the Empire? I've been gone for a while. It seems like a lot of this stuff is out here.
No, maybe Master knows.
No.
And you hear some footsteps behind you, and you see Yelindar walking up. And he says,
Oh, okay.
How's it going? I see you couldn't resist.
We're browsing, Yelindar.
And he is the stand that has the most Empire stuff.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I say,
He also
what
has a nice
happened to
collection of little berries.
berries. I say, you have a lot of this stuff too. The Empire completely fall apart while we were gone?
Well, kind of. I mean, they had this emperor that they believed was some sort of god, and it turns out he'd been dead for a long time. He's just been pretending he was around. He blew himself up, and
Blew himself up?
Then his daughter got blown up.
Oh, yeah.
And once they found out
Tragic.
that there was no emperor, then yeah, things just kind of fell apart. And it's been good business for us, though.
Yeah, I see. Lots of Empire gear, swords, armor, everything. Man, we were away for a while. We were having some trouble with the Empire for a little while, and then we heard things weren't going well, but I didn't realize it was going that bad.
Yeah, they're in bad shape. Good profits.
That's good news to me.
Yeah, so you see anything you like?
I don't wear armor or use a sword.
Well, I can get you some tabards, or I mean, I can make you something if you need something. I can whip something up.
What about you, Victor? You need anything?
I'm looking around at the places that have jewelry. Are there any platinum bands?
Yeah, you.
That is very specific.
You like a ring?
Yeah.
No,
How
just
much
like
are
a
they?
Let me whip up
like
my
a
phone. Hang on
platinum
second.
band, guitar, drums,
Let me
bass.
pull it up, make sure.
We're about to find out a platinum band costs like 10,000 gold.
It shouldn't cost that much. It's a simple band. I'm looking for a platinum band that costs 50 gold.
You do not see one of those here, actually.
Of course I don't, because that
just
would
got-
make things fun.
You shouldn't have said it cost 50 gold. You should.
Yeah, I know.
Like, any platinum
Well, he
band.
would have been like, it's 1,000 million gold, and I'd be like, well, that doesn't help.
Sorry, you're not on the list of the.
I'm just looking stylish.
You see, there's a necklace there, a couple of those. There's some nice looking crossbow bolts hanging out. I'm not sure whether it's
I'll
in
ask
there.
someone.
There is a ring.
Maybe Linder can whip it up for you, Victor.
It's not a magical. I'll ask around. Does anyone here sell like just small platinum rings?
Yulindar speaks up. I might be able to get you one.
Could you get me 2?
Yeah, price goes up.
How much?
150. I'll get you 2.
How soon?
How soon do you need it?
Well, I would like it to have it right now. Do you have it now?
I can maybe here in an hour. Give me an hour. And if I can get it for you, then we got a deal.
Sure.
He looks over at his little goblin friend and he says something in Goblin. Anyone speak Goblin?
I do not speak Goblin.
I don't think that I do. Let me double check.
My character in Eric's one-shot does.
So he says something to the little goblin, and the goblin scurries off, goes down the path, takes a left, and scurries down that little narrow path.
Does Yulindar seem on the level? Like, does he seem like he's actually going to get me what I'm looking for?
Roll me insight.
Uh, 23.
You feel like he really wants to get you what you want. Whether he
Okay.
can or not is the question.
All right. I
This
think we're
guy's-
going to go talk to Pluma, and then we'll be in the shack, Yulindar.
Pluma, why you want to talk to Pluma?
Just see what her inventory
Why don't you
is
just
like.
stick around here a little while, then you can go chat with Pluma.
An hour? You want us to stand here for an hour?
Well, you can browse. You know, there's lots of things you can see
We're
here.
going to go browse Pluma. We'll be right back. Don't worry.
Just, I think it'd best to be if you just. I mean, I can whip you up something. How about I buy you a drink?
What's my insight telling me about? Why
He
does he
doesn't
not
want.
us
He
to go
doesn't want
see-
you to go see Pluma. That's what your insight's telling you.
That's it. Is it competition based, or is it safety based, or is it?
He just doesn't want you to go see Pluma. I'm not sure what else you can get from that.
Yeah, that's it. He just doesn't want... Listen, all right, man. We'll browse around here for an hour.
Says like, when little guy comes back, then you can go to Pluma all you want.
Oh, my insight's telling me why he doesn't want me to go see
Yeah.
Pluma.
Goblin's gonna go steal some platinum rings from Pluma. Whatever.
That's fine. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, we'll hang around for an hour.
Okay.
Browse the market.
So, you get just. There's some nice looking things there. There is
Actually, when he says that, I'll say, "Are you trying to take advantage of me, Yulindar?"
Well, no. Why would I do that? I thought we were friends.
Are you overcharging me because you are paying regular price somewhere here on the island?
If all goes well. No, I'm not. No.
That was a Freudian slip there, Yulindar.
I don't know who this Freud fella is, but that sounds like a good businessman.
I think the price on these rings is going down if they have them. We'll see.
Well,
We'll
we
continue
got,
to browse.
We got a deal.
Okay. We'll go see Pluma then.
Just no need to be hasty. As far as everything else on this spot, I mean, you've got a lot of just little trinkets. There's some broken vases. There is some things that appear to be from your elf neck of the woods, Victor.
Okay.
You see some of the symbols of the Avalians, is the name of the elves up there.
Okay.
What was that? Say that one more time.
Avelia.
Avelia. Okay.
And you get a couple of you see some symbols, some things like some weapons that have that brand on them, and some pottery and some sort of random junk that some pirates have stolen from somewhere.
I'll sort of whisper to Finn. Can you detect magic here?
I mean, yeah, sure.
I have it, but I can only use it once.
Oh, yeah, no problem. And I'll.
You going upstairs, Shiro?
Huh?
You upstairs?
I would have stayed to listen to that guy play, and then I
Okay.
would have gone up.
Okay. Yeah, he's good. That's all you get from him. And then he's
I'll,
done. And upstairs it's a pretty nice room. They've moved a few more beds in there. It seems like you're going to be sharing this place with a few folks. But it's cozy up there.
Better than a shack.
Unless everyone else in there tries to murder you in your sleep.
Yeah, right now all you see is there is a goblin in there that's sleeping right now. That's all you got though.
I have a
Is there a
plan.
corner bed that's open?
Yeah.
Like up against the wall?
Yeah,
I'll go
there's a cozier one.
I'll go take that one.
You know, I have a plan. I'm gonna go over this with Shiro.
Uh-oh.
You're not allowed up there.
Well, on his
He's
way
like,
up there, I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna whisper to him, saying, "Hey, I have this plan where we could probably work together. I can turn into a skeleton form, and you could be my master." How does that sound?
I mean, what purpose would this be for?
I could get in. We could both fight this. I mean, have you seen that bear? Have you heard of?
Well, I mean, there's a sign up sheet if you didn't sign up. I mean, you can go try to sign up.
Poor bones.
Do you know what you're facing?
Poor bones.
16 dudes and a bear.
Well, I mean, you do realize that this bear has like armor in its body.
We've fought worse.
Yeah, you fought a god.
I guess
How
I've
bad
seen
how bad
anything
can a
worse
bear
than-
be?
How bad can a bear?
1-on-1.
One-on-one.
I mean, do you think this is a good idea to fight him a dire bear 1-on-1?
I think it's a great way to blow off steam.
All right. Good luck.
Hey,
Mission
and if I don't win, maybe you'll win. You'll be next.
Oh, yeah, you gonna sign up? I'm not there.
And then I'll head up to the room.
That hour goes by.
Good.
Wait.
Yes, Jack.
So during the time that Victor and Finn walked away, I stayed with the mystical lady.
Which one?
The one that was talking to
The
us.
pirate lady.
Pirate
yeah.
lady? Okay.
Yeah. And as soon as they walk away, I say, what kind of help were you offering?
Oh, I have my ways.
Like magical ways?
Yeah, you could say that. I mean,
How much?
How much what?
You said if you're offering help, obviously you want something in return.
Well, we can discuss that later. I mean, if I help you out, then I'm sure you'd be a fine fella, and you'd help me out later on.
Okay. I say it very quietly, but I say I might be able to pay you back if maybe you could help out my friend.
Okay. Yeah. I like the sound of that. Thanks, Jack.
But no one can know.
Okay.
Okay. I'll I pretty much discussed to her. I'll make a hand sign. That kind of signifies when it should take place. if that's possible.
I don't know if I'll be very effective against Mauler. I'll do what I can.
Okay.
But the other ones, easy.
Deal. And I stick my hand out.
She sticks her hand out. She says, "Name's Aaron."
Okay. Name's Boulder.
She says, "Sure it is."
Ooh. Was I around for that?
Nope.
Dang it.
And then I nod and I head towards the other two, towards the market or wherever they're at right now.
Just wait. Jack's been a changeling the entire time.
Yeah. He kept
He's
it
playing that
secret the whole
long.
time.
Okay,
No,
so
she's older.
that
dude.
little goblin comes scurrying back.
Wait,
Nope.
did Finn see anything with the detect magic in the market?
There was a couple things. There's a potion of healing in there. You guys know what those are by now.
Yeah.
There was a short sword. Those bolts are magical. And there was a ring.
What kind of a ring?
I'd have to cast
Um,
Identify
yeah.
for that.
Well, I mean, if we can go look at it and see if it's
Abjuration.
labeled or
You can look at it.
abjuration.
There's an
Does it,
orc,
have a,
orc behind it.
does it have a price tag?
Sure does, but let the orc pull up the old Google search.
I'm trying to decide if this orc knows what he has or
Knows
not.
if it's magic or not.
Yeah.
That's what we're getting at.
He knows it's magic, yeah.
Oh, well then it's too much.
Yeah.
This doesn't have a price. What price?
We were looking to catch some of those magic items that people didn't know about.
This guy's got the good stuff. 7,500 is how much it costs.
Yeah, too much.
He has the good stuff.
Well,
Where's this? All right.
let's do this deal with Yelindar and get out of here.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. Little orc a little goblin comes running back, and he runs to Yelindar, and they kind of have a little discussion.
Does Yelindar look angry?
He looks pleased.
Okay.
And he looks at you and he says, "I got him." He holds him out. 150.
I'll carefully inspect them. I'll say, "Did you just take these from Pluma?"
A businessman never reveals his secrets.
I said, just pay the man and let's get out of here.
We have a
I don't want
deal.
to be here all night.
Is what can I mean from between inspection of the thing and the whatever body language he's giving me? Are these platinum bands?
Yeah, they seem legit.
Okay. All right. I'll pay him 150 gold.
Okay. He pockets
No,
them. He pats the little goblin on the back.
We walk out of this marketplace and I'm like, so what spell are you trying to cast here, Victor?
Well, if I get to see Shiro, well, is anyone around us?
If you leave
Can I
the
say this
market,
quietly?
if you leave the market,
Okay.
the market
Yeah,
and
we'll
tavern
leave
is
the
where the activity is.
Yeah, we'll leave the market on our way over to Pluma's
Okay.
to
If
see
I
that
get the
those rings are
chance-
25 gold
Once
each.
you go
Yeah.
through past the market and the arena and all that, then it really dies down. There's a few little wooden shack huts. You see yours on the left.
Yeah.
Doors open. There's a couple more in there. Most of them are empty. There's a couple used ones. And then it just really goes off into nothing.
Okay.
And then we get to Pluma's place.
Well, on the way, I'll tell Finn, like, if we get a chance to see Shiro before the fight, I can give him one of these and cast a spell, and it will help him in the fight.
Oh. Okay. Sounds good.
It will also hurt me a bit, but it's okay.
You look like you look like you got a good constitution, bud. Oh, Pluma's got an interior.
Ooh.
Whoa, what?
And
That the bear?
you're in there too, Jack, right? You following along?
Yeah, I catch up to them.
And then,
That like foggy look is awesome.
and
It
then
does look really good.
Finn.
Yeah.
Okay, so you make your way down this really kind of windy, narrow dirt path, and you come to this very shabby-looking dirt thatch hut, sort of stuck in the middle of the swamp or in the middle of this jungle.
Okay.
As you approach the door opens. It's dark inside there.
Yeah.
And
This is a good mystical.
we take a break because I gotta go pee.
Okay.
Dang.
I'll be right back.
Actually, I'll be right back. Too.
Man, Isaac, you gotta step up your game. These maps are just.
Let me turn this on. There we go. Okay. So the door opens. It's dark in there. Ignore the fireplace. I forgot to get rid of the fires. All you can see is this purple glow coming from the cauldron in the corner. And you see this, as you guys walk in, you see this this lady sitting at that chair there. Her face is glowing with the purple glow on her side of the face.
I walk in. I'm gonna have the rings just sort of in my hand. I'm just sort of be fiddling with them in plain sight and see if she reacts to them.
You look around and you see her place on the walls as your eyes adjust to this purple room. There's shelving everywhere. The walls on both sides are just covered in, like, there are lots of potion bottles and just trinkets, and clearly a lot of alchemy is going on here. Some of them are labeled with, like, you know, eyes of a bat, and
oh, she's like a witch.
The real, you know, spider legs, sort of in a little jar.
He turned me into a newt.
You can see there's one of the shelves is next to a window that is open, and there's a little collection of those. There's 3 more of those little bands sitting there on the shelf.
Of course.
Does it say 50 gold each on the jar?
Nothing's labeled.
Okay.
And you finally
Been
hear,
had, but we knew that.
Come in.
Hello.
Hello?
You must be Pluma.
I am? And you are... Victor?
Oh man.
Can I insight check her?
Go for it.
Does she know this because the goblin just came and told her? 21.
You can't see her face really well. You just sort of see what's lit up on the side. She has that sort of voodoo kind of vibe going on. And the question about her knowing your name, she looks like she's on something.
Like she's on
Your
something.
pupils are very dilated.
Yeah, like she's been...
And you have a
something
mushroom
is
farm outside.
influencing her right now.
Yes, I am Victor. Just came by to see what kind of wares you have.
Stream just broke. Thank you, Twitch. She says, well, we have all kinds of wares. I'm really more in the knowledge department. Why are you here?
Well, we just got to the island, and we were told if we need something mystical to come look for you, so we thought we would see what you have. It's always good to take stock of what is available.
What is it you seek? You walking inside, Jack?
Yeah.
Have you we were at the tavern not too long ago.
I guess I should.
Heard a bard talking about a specific item that interests me a lot. An egg. Or like a glowing orb. You heard of that?
I don't know about an orb. But I've heard this story of an egg. Yeah, it concerned me too. Tarny is his name.
Yeah.
Tarny stumbled upon something he shouldn't have.
You know what Tarny did with the thing he stumbled upon?
He boasted about it.
Yes, we heard.
I would like to get that egg.
So would everyone.
She looks over at Jack. She says, how dare you come here with that face?
Just look down.
I ignore her.
She kind of shakes her head.
I said, what's wrong with him?
He says he's dead. I don't know what he's
Oh,
trying
he's
to
dead.
gain. Looking like that.
Well, he's not dead. He's right here. He's looked like this the whole time I've known him.
That was not Volder. I saw him die.
Where?
She looks at her pot. In there.
You cooked him?
She said, she kind of shakes her head. You just wouldn't understand, but I saw it.
Wait, okay. Can you know where people are? You seem to know our names even though you've never met us. You ever heard of a guy named Garrick?
I don't know this one.
Worth a shot, I guess.
I can have any
Yeah, what about...
possessions of Garrick's? I can do some searching. Keep an eye on him.
Do we have anything?
I don't think I have any possessions of Garrick.
Like a hair
I can show you what...
or a toe.
A toe, yeah,
toe,
I just got rid of his toes. Have you heard of a guy named Raoul?
Growl. Tarny spoke of Raoul.
Arnie spoke of Raoul.
I just know the name, but I don't know anything
Did
other
Tarny
than
go
that.
to... what's the name of that? God dang, I always forget the name of the
Tial.
island. Yeah, Tial.
I don't know.
I don't have any of their possessions. I can show you what they look like.
Go for it.
All right, I'll show her what Garrick looks like.
She kind of squints and thinks a bit.
Shorter than me, obviously. He's a gnome.
I'm not. He must have been this. Wherever he was must have been clouded. I don't recognize
Yeah.
that.
Okay. What about this? I'll change to Raoul.
I'm
Nothing.
sorry.
Can you show me how Voldor died in your pot there?
Folder was. Yeah, I can replay it.
Oh, wow.
She says, points at that one of the jars next to you, which has got some bits of straw in it, and then there's another one that has like toenails of a lion, and just a few potions she asks for, and she sprinkles a few of them into the pot, and this thing starts to boil.
All right.
And she says, "Come close."
All right.
She
Yeah.
looks-
I'm getting
looks
up there.
into
Let's see
there.
this.
And she looks at Jack, and she says, "You stay back, unless you would like to change your face, because you're not welcome here."
I say.
I
really,
mean,
you
I-
look like that the whole time.
I'll stay back just because
Whatever. We'll watch it.
I'm not
So,
trying to miss voodoo.
it zooms in. You're kind of like this sort of brown grassy land, and it zooms down, and you see Jack, but he is robed. He's got like these dark green and black robes. You kind of, one thing you catch on him is his eyes have like a really fluorescent green look to him. You don't see Pete, but you see Volder in a fight with, looks like some lizard folk. And
Okay.
there is just dozens and dozens of them. He's bouncing around. He's misty stepping around, bouncing around, slitting throats, misty stepping, slitting throats, and he's like quite a fighter. And it just shows you like the last 5 seconds of him bouncing around, and then a spear just jabs through his chest, and he goes to his knees and down. And then it
Yo.
goes over.
What happened
know-
after that?
It's just once he's gone, I can't follow. That's how I know he's dead.
Where
Jack's
was
the
this?
monkey.
Do we know? Jack's the monkey. Do we know?
Oh,
Does where he died look familiar?
Roll me a nature check.
You got it, boss.
Nature
Right.
or perception. If I'll give you bonuses if you use nature.
I'll use nature.
I'll use
Mine-
perception. I'll take my plus 12 bonus.
My dice vanished as soon as I pulled it out.
28 for perception.
And I got a 14 nature.
It looks like TL. It's that sort of dried, not dried, but dead grass.
Oh, I've never
Yeah.
been to TL, so
You were there. Oh, you haven't ever been there.
No, he hasn't
That's
ever
right.
been there.
Okay, so Finn. You describe it, Finn kind of picks it up.
okay.
Okay.
Could be Finn, could be TL.
This guy looks exactly like Jack, but with green eyes.
Fluorescent green eyes. And there was sort of a greenish flash every once in a while whenever he would misty step.
We don't know this guy. We never
Looks
ran
like,
into
looks
him.
like Jack. You
Is
didn't
it
Turn around and
possible?
stare at Jack.
I
What
look
color
at
are
her and
Jack's
I-
eyes?
Yeah, what color are Jack's eyes?
What color are Jack's eyes?
brown.
I look at her and I said, is it possible that he is Boulder, just doesn't remember? Thing is, honestly, he has always looked like that.
She says, "That's not Volder. I know Volder."
As you wish. I will cast Detect Magic in here and see if there's anything.
Well, yeah, everything.
Yeah, it's
Everything.
a very strong glow. There's potions, the cauldron especially. She is glowing. There's a bunch of potions over by the fire, and in the fire is glowing. This whole place is just lit up.
Yeah, lit up.
I'm
yeah.
blind!
Yeah, that's it.
Turn it off!
Everything in here was freaking super, super magical.
Are there any like items, or is it mostly like potions and stuff?
Yeah, there's it's all alchemy. It's all potions.
Okay.
As far as what like consumable things, or there's no swords or anything, or
Okay.
necklaces or rings, nothing like that.
Oh, here we go. Throwback. I haven't asked about this in a while. Do you know anything about a phoenix god?
Why do you ask this?
I am a sorcerer with the power of a phoenix.
I know of a phoenix.
What do you know of it?
Last I heard, it was captured by the Empire.
Okay.
Now your
Phoenix.
story's weaving with mine, boy.
A phoenix captured by the Empire.
I don't know what happened to it now. There's no way they could keep it as they are now.
Can you see it in your pot?
I cannot. I've tried. Not anymore.
Not anymore. Possibly dead. Well, I guess it can't die. It's a phoenix. Is there any way that my power could assist in finding it?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, that's more information than I've gotten from anyone else, so I appreciate everything that you've done.
Did a goblin come here just before we showed up?
Yes. He thinks he's sneaky.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Don't
Well,
you,
we
don't
appreciate-
worry. He'll get what comes for little goblin.
Oh.
Uh-oh. We're not worried about that. I very much appreciate everything you've told us. As far as him, let's, I think you're the only person who doesn't think that he's Volder.
Think. I know he is not.
Sorry.
Jeez.
No.
You come here searching for something, but you're looking for something bigger.
Yeah. Yes, we are looking for something bigger. We're looking for... Oh, what's her name? The one we were trying to get to.
Ceruleana, or Ciru, we could change her name to. Ciru.
Siru? Yeah. We're looking for a woman named Siru.
Ceruleana.
Yes. I know this one.
Where is she?
Oh.
She is hidden away.
You cannot see her in your pot.
I cannot.
We have a general idea of where she is. What do you know
There's
about...
certain locations that have been disguised that I can't see?
What do you know about Aerolus? That's the god we're trying to bring back, right? Man, my memory is just
I don't
terrible.
know. I was gonna say it's good because you remember it. She says, I don't. She says,
Oh yeah, oh, it's about that too.
Aerolus is Aerolus was a friend
We're on
to some of us.
we're on a mission to bring her back. But you know anything about a book called the Thrivmaru?
It's dangerous.
Other than hearsay?
Any of that is dangerous.
I suppose bringing a god back from hell is dangerous as well.
Yes. Just She looks at Victor and she says, any of this dabbling that you're doing, you don't let him know about it. Her know about it.
Pointing to the, talking about the raven, or talking about?
Kind of just pointing in your general direction, but that's the gist of it.
The Raven doesn't need to know anything about this.
What do you think about it?
I think if the Raven finds out, then I may see your final days here.
I think if the Raven finds out, we've got another god to kill. Let's get out of here.
He won't be the Raven, won't be the only one of your problems.
How does the raven not already know?
You can thank Aerolus for that.
I thought that they worked in tandem.
A long time ago they did. Lots changed since then. If you speak with Siru and you find Siru, then she could certainly fill you in.
That's where
If
we're
she
going
wants to
after
talk to you,
this.
that is.
Oh, I'm sure she'll want to talk to us. Oh, wait. Also, we're also looking for another person named... I can't remember, the daughter.
Oreus, I think was the name.
Arrayus.
She says, I know that name, but she
Is gone as well.
is not that person anymore. And I don't know what she is now.
That's who we were supposed to find, right?
Yeah.
That's
the
who we're
daughter-
looking for,
The
right?
daughter of the king and now
Yeah.
the new queen.
What
Yeah.
does that mean? Is she a different being now?
Yeah, they, her kind have abilities. They're not always what they look like. And they can change.
I can relate.
A little more than that.
Hmm.
We understand.
However, there's something with that. There's some similarities.
Well, I'm sure we'll find out if we can find Siru. Well, this has been extremely informative. You're the most helpful person we've ever come across. Truly.
Doesn't say- doesn't
May
say
I
anything-
call
oh,
you
quiet.
sometime?
She says you
You want to say,
make stop by whenever you wish.
but not him.
Not with that face.
I don't think he can change that face. I think that's just what he looks like.
I'm just shaking my head like, okay.
She says, come here.
Uh-oh.
You.
I come closer.
She's sitting down and she says, lean forward.
I do so very cautiously.
She reaches up and grabs a bit of your hair and
Uh-huh.
yanks it out.
Ah!
She said, I'm keeping my eye on you.
Okay.
Not even an owl.
Not even
even
an
an
hour.
Yeah.
She says,
I like it.
Volder was very special to me. And I don't like seeing you walking around with that.
I promise. He's always looked like that. It might just be a coincidence they look so similar.
Might
Probably
be.
not. Nothing's a coincidence. Seems,
knows?
but
She grabs a little jar and sticks the hair in a jar and corks it.
Since I'm there, I do say, right before we leave, I say, I know everybody was asking about individuals. Do you know anyone named Alzira?
No Alzira has ever come here. No, I don't.
Okay. That's it.
alright. We thank you for your time. We best get back to our shack. We have a fight to watch in the morning.
Okay, you head on out. Door shuts behind you. And you head back into town, into your little shack. Is there anything else anyone wants to do
Give me
Before-
that scry, Victor.
before the sunrise? Oh yeah, scry.
Do non-fighters get full rests as well? Here.
You guys do not. You can get it after
Damn.
24 hours, but the 8 hours, Shiro's in his nice comfy
Okay.
bed, and he is in, well, he doesn't realize this, but he's Yeah, he's in good
A
shape.
zone of rest. What's that? What? There's a spell, isn't there? Catnap.
Yeah.
Where is it? Do I not have it prepared today? Let me look.
No scry. You need a bot that you run only on Friday nights. That every time someone asks, "What is this?" it just automatically
Just F11.
replies.
Talespire. F11. Talespire.
It's
I do not
Talespire.
have scry prepared, but I can use the item. It has a charge of it.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? The orb we have. I'll get that out. See if you can scry on Garrick. We know I knew he was on an island.
Okay, I will try.
All I heard about Garrick was
looks like
he
him, so.
was, yeah, right on an island.
We're on an island, and there's a
You
bear.
heard the sounds, the sea sounds.
Yeah, he didn't see anything. He just heard.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Sea sounds. We happen to be on an island surrounded by the sea, and we're about to fight a giant bear. Could be Garrick, could be Raoul.
Scrying on Garrick.
Scrying on
attempting
Garrick.
it.
Roll it. Is it a roll you make?
It's a save that Garrick makes,
Okay.
and it is determined by different things.
So you go to get that scry going, and it just does not. You get the cloudiness of the thing, and it starts to part, but it doesn't. And then it washes away. Nothing.
Okay.
Do I take any meaning from that? Like, is he gone? Is he on a different plane? Is he dead, or is he resisting? Can I tell?
Could be any of those. You're not sure. You just cannot contact him.
Okay. Well,
Okay. I
that
don't know.
hasn't changed.
Yeah, it's possible he just resisted it.
All right. That's good enough for tonight.
Okay.
Let's get some sleep and get ready for this fight.
So sunrise. Shiro, it's just you and the goblin in there. No one else goes up in there. And whenever the morning comes, you go down, and the barkeep is there again, and he motions you over, and he takes you into this a little back room behind the bar, and into a little hallway here, and he says, "You are up first. You and Noki."
Is it daytime now?
Yeah,
I would be trying to get over there early to try to talk to Shiro before the fight.
You were gonna send him a message.
Well, if
Didn't
I'm
get
not
to.
getting a long rest, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna try to wait around early in the morning and wait for him to come down.
You can get him as he's coming down the stairs. He's getting motioned by the barkeep, but you can try to catch him in there.
Shiro,
What's up, Victor?
come here.
I'll come over.
When is fight? Is it now? In a few minutes? Hours? When is it?
I was just going to see the barkeep about it. I don't know.
Do I know when it starts?
You hear the barkeep say it starts right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here we go.
I will give you I'm wearing this platinum band, and I give you the other one.
Okay.
And I'll say wear this, and I will try, if you stay within 60 feet of me during the match, you'll be a little bit better off. And I will cast, if I can find it. Where did it go?
This spell I've been talking about? I don't actually have it. Ooh, the door's open and I saw Shiro in there. Classy.
Classy. Where did it go?
This is a
There it is.
high-class production now.
Maybe it's 4th level.
Yeah, so this little arena was made by someone, and the inn was made by someone else, and I can just smash them in together now.
There it is.
Most of the terrain.
Does it work
Warding-
better now?
warding
Like
bond.
It
the
works
putting
really-
the buildings together?
Yeah, it works really
Okay.
well.
So for an hour. You, as long as you're within 60 feet of me, you will gain +1 to your AC and saving throws. You have resistance to all damage, but I will take any damage that you take.
So I have resistance to all damage, so I'll have double resistance.
Double resistance.
However that is going to work. Yeah. And then I will also wait. Let me cast that for it.
This is just the first guy. Don't waste
Yeah.
all the good stuff.
Yeah,
Well,
but,
we have
I've been
8
sitting
hours
around for
between
24
fights.
hours. Like I'm close to a full rest already.
Yeah, this is the first fight of. So there's 7 more after his. In that time, then it'll be the next. Then it'll start the next round.
I will also cast. There it is. I'll say, let me see your sword.
I'll hand it to him.
And I will cast Holy Weapon on his sword. And now, every time you deal damage with it, it deals an extra 2d8 radiant damage.
Ooh.
For an
Yeah,
hour.
poor opponent.
I'll say, good luck, and pat him on the back.
Thanks. I'll head in.
Okay. So yeah, he
We'll
escorts.
see how well this works.
escorts
Those two
you-
things together
you
may be
in.
bad.
The crowd starts to climb up the stairs, and there's quite a few folks that are mashed around this. It's pre-COVID-19, so people are just crammed in there around
Yeah,
these
the cramp. Yeah.
around these
Good old-
stands.
The good old days.
And you've got just all sorts of. You can see Sarog is up there. Aaron, that Jack knows, is up there as well, and she makes eye contact with Jack as he goes up there.
I'll stand like here-ish because
Yeah.
it's pretty close. I did a
Yep.
measurement. 60 feet is, unless you're in the far corner and I'm in the far corner, you'll be fine.
Yeah, if you want to do something during this fight, you need to make sure you are up. You are here.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
don't
be
know
up
where
there.
my guy is.
In spots. Oh, I think you're not on this map. Right.
Oh yeah, I need to.
So there's Jack. And
But you said I
she's
see
already
that
down there.
pirate lady, right?
Yeah, you make eye contact with her.
Okay, I just give her a thumbs up.
She does not do that for you.
Okay, well,
Alright, remember, Shiro,
Good.
I'm here for you, so in case you need backup, I'll be here.
lend
I'll
them a
be here.
bone.
Okay, and then as far as everything else, this place is just sort of packed with just sort of some random folks around here. Let me put her in.
There you go. So there's 60 feet from me. As long as you're not all the way in the corner.
That's the first corner he's going for.
Get teleported. Dang it.
Dang it.
Well, this this may not last too long. We'll find out. Because Holy Weapon is concentration. I'm going to be taking damage every time you take damage. So I'm going to have to make a lot of concentration checks.
The holy weapon should have been the only one you did.
Well, we'll find out. I have Warcaster. It's unlikely. That's like I'm getting resistance on everything that he's because he's taking
Yeah.
half or quarter damage. So
So over here, this one
Well,
is
if I can
where
beat a 10.
where Aaron is. Jack, you see my flashlight?
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
over there with a bunch of goblins.
I'll stay across.
oh
Okay.
wait, where do I bet?
Oh,
You
yeah.
can go to the barkeep.
Okay, so before I leave to come out here, I would say, well, how do I bet? What are
He
odds?
says Noki is favored 2-1.
Oh, heyo.
Are you in here, Finn?
I wasn't in there, no, but
Okay, I will put.
all in.
I'll put 1,000 gold on. I'll put 1,000 gold on Shiro.
Okay.
All in.
Okay. So then you
Don't lose.
the guy that was cleaning the mugs, he steps forward on. You got on this side over here is kind of where some of the more piratey pirates. If you know what I mean. It seems like that's kind of a
Yeah.
reserved balcony right there. And you've got the barkeep. You've got the guy that was cleaning the mug, the big guy, big human guy. You can see Sarog lines up over there. There's a couple of the contenders that he pointed out to you before. The fine looking, the fine dressed guy, and the I guess and that goblin that was in the room with you. He's up there. So there's a few folks that are hanging around in there. But the big human guy announces the event. Says for the next match, for the first match of our fight, we've got Naki, the what is he again? The
Knoll.
the Knoll,
He's Noel.
versus
Even old.
versus, and he looks over to his Shiro, the fighter,
Fire guy.
The newcomer.
the newcomer. Yep. Place your bets now. And so you can see the goblins are all back and forth, passing cash, and all the noise is going on with bets going through. And then the gates open. Wink. And out steps Noel and Shiro. There's Shiro. There you go, Shiro. You can go ahead and move there.
Ooh, baby.
And
He's
they
glowing.
kind of wave to Shiro, and there's a few. There's like a small little yay, a couple folks, and then it goes over to Naki, and you get he's got a couple Knoll friends up there with him that are shouting. It seems like he has a whole like piratey crew that he seems to be a part of that are getting pretty rowdy with him. And he looks over to one of the folks that are standing at the bench. And he begins to cast a spell and then shoots it, and then a fireball, boom, explodes above the arena. And then the Knoll starts charging. Roll initiative.
Oh! Thought we weren't doing initiative.
No, we are for just the two of us.
Gotta see who goes first.
17.
Okay, you're up first.
All right.
Don't get too far away.
So this Knoll has a small little wooden shield and a spear. He's got another spear on his back. He's got some ratty leather clothes and just a big Knoll snout. He's drooling. He's itching for a fight.
Okay. I'll move up to here. And I will bonus action rage. And I will hold my attack action to whenever he gets in range. Just hand on my sword in my sheath.
Your weapon is stowed still?
Oh, it's a katana, so I can do a quick
right,
attack
okay.
out.
Okay, so he is going to charge at you. So he's rushing in. Roll me
As soon as he gets in range, I'll get my...
Go for it.
Oy, oy, oy. 16 to hit.
That's a miss. He's swinging, goes wide. He is going to take his spear and jab at you 3 times with it.
Ooh.
Keep in mind your AC is +1.
With a... Both of those are going to miss. The first one hits, though. The first one's a 26.
That
It's the
hits.
first spear jabbed into you. With just a measly 20 points of damage. As that spear goes in there, turns it and
What
yanks
kind
it
of
back out.
damage?
It was something magical in there. Force.
Well, like, was it slashing or?
It's piercing with force.
Okay, so you got to split it up because he's a barbarian.
Oh, right. So it's...
And then does he get double resistance, or is it just single?
Wait, what's your
on-
resistance against?
I'm just resistant to like bludgeoning, piercing.
Okay, so there was 15
melee.
piercing. And 5
So
force.
half of that. So 7.
But does he get double resistance, or are you just counting it as one flat?
Oh, what do you
Because
get?
I have a spell on him that gives him a resistance to all damage.
I don't think you can double... You can't... I don't think you can double resist.
It's up to you. I don't know.
It'd be like a magic item. You don't double it.
Okay.
He just gets
So
it
then just-
in addition to
okay, so-
everything. So
10 damage to it was 20 total before resistance.
Yeah, so then you took 15, so you took 7 plus 2, so 9 all total now.
Okay, so 9. Which means I have to roll 10 or better to keep it up. Yep. Your
Ooh,
weapon
net
is
20.
still slightly glowing.
Okay, your turn. You can see
My turn?
his fangs are out. He's drooling.
I take 9 points of damage.
I'm gonna grab my sword after missing, and I'm gonna flare up my eyes, and I'm gonna recklessly attack.
Oh, yeah.
First attack. Got
Yikes.
16.
16's a miss.
Attack again. 25.
Yep, that's a hit.
So what do I add?
2d8.
2d8. Oops. There we go. Ooh, 16 plus 8. 24 damage on that one.
Some of it's radiant. I don't know if it matters.
Okay. No, it carves in there, and you hear the crowd go, ooh. As that
And then
one-
I will
Pretty good hack on him.
action surge. Swing 2 more times. 19.
That's a hit.
That does. Ooh, it's pretty good. 25 points of damage on that one.
Okay. Yeah, you carve into this guy, and he's just bleeding all out. It's a pretty nasty hit.
Then last attack is 20.
It's a hit.
Oof, that's not good. 14 damage on that
Okay,
one.
you take your last swing, and you just slash him into him, and he just... and then crumples to the ground. As you just did 70 points of damage in one round.
Yay!
I'll take
weapon.
this. I'll take the sword, put it into my
Crowd erupts.
sheath.
A lot
then
of groans.
I'll just walk back angrily, like I'm not satisfied with that.
You see some spellcasting happening above where the main thing is, and then you see some of the wounds start to seal up on the knoll. And he slowly wakes up and gets up. And a crowd of folks come out and grab him and take him out. There's another crowd come out to grab you and escort you through the back to the room,
What?
back into
Oh.
the cell area.
Yeah.
And
I'll head back.
that was your first fight.
Oh,
You
it's
just
I go
destroyed that
collect
guy.
my 2,000 gold.
like I
Yeah.
blinked and it was over.
Okay, you go back to the inn. There's a big crowd of very bitter folks because they had their money on Naki. I can never remember that guy's name. But the barkeep asks if you want to keep it all. You want it now, or do you want to press on to the
Let
next
it
match?
ride.
Let it ride. What are the next odds?
Well, we don't know what he's fighting yet. Oh, sorry, wrong accent. We don't know what he's fighting yet. We shall see.
But the Russian frog. Okay.
So, the Shiro, you get escorted out, and you've got a couple folks that come up and start healing you. There are a couple of the orc crew that you guys came in with, and you see Saurog come in and start patting you on the back, and looks over at Volder, Jack, and says, "Oh, I think Jack, Volder. I think you might have something here, but that was just I could have taken out
Ah,
that guy."
I say, you haven't seen anything yet.
Oh man,
Baby.
really hyping him. Baby.
He says, "All right, he already made me some money." He says, "Go get some rest. You got about 8 hours."
8 hours. There's 2 fights in a day.
Just
8 hours
it's
between matches.
it's just a non-stop. This was a very fast match. It's just a non-stop thing.
8 fights,
Easy. Okay.
1 fight every hour of the day.
You're gonna get. It's a playoff tree. So you beat your guy, you go to the next round. So you'll have 4
Okay.
fights.
How
if you win all of them.
how are long rest rules going to be for the rest of us?
You guys aren't doing anything. So as long as you've got the 24 hours, you're in a reasonably safe place.
Okay. What about for me since I'm taking damage?
Yeah, you won't get one.
Okay. You're not getting some of that for the next fight.
You got 8
I'll
hours.
just save it for the-
Yeah, you need like an overnight of peaceful 8 hours. So I guess you get 8 hours between that, so you can get a short rest in there.
Okay. I will still probably not cast because I can't get my spell slots back. So I'll probably save some of those for. I'll probably just cast Holy Weapon on your thing, but not the Protective Bond, so that whenever you fight the bear, I can put Protective Bond on you.
Yeah.
Okay. It quiets down for a bit while they wait for the next match. Anyone want to do anything until the next one shows up?
Let's just watch this next match.
I will cast Holy Weapon on his weapon again before he goes in, and then I will be done casting that for a while.
He's not going in for a while.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, you said if there's anything in between,
Okay.
that's all I'm going to do.
I just
I want to watch these fights. I want to scope out these other fighters.
Yeah, I would like to also know what's happening with the other fighter. That's a good idea.
So this one you've got this guy known as Kora or Kotra, who is like Blackbeard style pirate captain thing. He just has this aura of death around him.
Okay.
And you got him, and you've got let me pull up I left my list of things. I'm gonna wing it. You've got a bunch. Next one you have is an orc that he fights against. And as this Katra guy goes in, he just has a dagger, but he misty steps a couple times around, goes in for... Oh, sorry, he has a scimitar. He smacks him a couple times with a scimitar, and then bounces back again. And throws a poison dart, and then misty steps in, stab, misty step out. He's just sort of bouncing around, stabbing. Seems to be his thing. And he makes quick work of this orc. And he moves on. And that's who Shiro will be fighting next.
Finn, what spells do you know?
I know lots of spells, Victor, but not very many utility spells.
Do you know silence?
I don't know silence.
Dang it.
I have counterspell.
You could put silence on Shiro's sword. And anything that walked close to him couldn't cast.
So and you got a couple more. There is someone brought a big spider as their fighter.
Oh yeah.
And it pretty quickly takes down a little goblin that it was fighting. This goblin came out, threw some burning hands at it, and just got webbed and torn up by the spider.
Yeah.
You eventually, later in the day, a few more fights go on, and eventually you see Mauler. Mauler pops out fighting a troll. And
what unlucky troll draws Mauler in the first round?
So you can see, as soon as Mauler comes out, the crowd just erupts. They start chanting Mauler's name, Mauler. This bear is in kind of sad shape. It's a decent sized bear. It's a grizzly bear. It's a normal sized grizzly bear. It's still big.
Yeah.
It's got metal plates sort of sewn or weaved into its fur, and so its whole back is just like a metal plate mess. On its face, it has that mask basically bolted down on its top roof of its mouth and its snout.
Yeah.
There's a couple of really sharp daggers sticking out of its out of that helmet as well. The eyes are just like little slits, kind of like an old like a knight helmet. You can barely see out those slits. Ears are behind the helmet, and in its paws there are these daggers that are sort of like Wolverine style, have been jabbed into its paws. Also, you notice on one of its arms, it's been shaved, and there's a tattoo that's been drawn into that.
What does it say?
It's just a design. It's a design of a kind of looks like a claw, like a bear claw. Not the donut. But Mauler comes out, and it's it's basically what you would assume a bear would do to a troll. It just runs in and just leaps, and as it bites, it brings him down and just starts tearing into him with its claws. It's got its claws, and it has those daggers, and it's just tearing him up. The fight's over as fast as Shiro's fight was. Troll's down. They get a couple heals in. Eventually, he comes to. They manage to get the bear back. The bear is not a happy bear, so they have to. Someone puts it to sleep, and then they work on getting it back.
You cast calm emotions on the bear, dude.
Yeah,
you
gotta get the bear out of there. The other notable fight. Yeah.
No, because I don't have detect magic anymore. I'm gonna try to see if it was a shapeshifted person, but.
Oh, I could do that. I could do detect magic.
The other notable fight you see is there is an elf, a high elf, that's like maybe a ranger or a rogue, against your well-dressed friend, and he walks out with his book and his pen.
He's a bard,
and he has a dagger, and he walks out and he says, "Well, you're not much of a fighter." And you see the elf just getting ready to fight and just start grabbing his head. He goes to a knee and then stands up again and starts going with the guy. And this guy says, "Are you an elf or I'm not sure. You're the ugliest elf I've ever seen." And he starts grabbing his head again and goes down.
He's cutting words him to death.
And then he walks in with his dagger and just starts stabbing the guy. And he's down.
Jeez.
And he kind of shakes off the blood and starts cleaning his clothes, and then he walks out.
What?
So your 8 hours go by, unless there's anything else you guys want to do. The rest of the fights continue.
No, we're good.
Those are the notable ones. Next up, it is Shiro versus Kotra.
Where was? Wait, was that the really well dressed guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. He's the bard guy.
Okay, so you'll have Holy Weapon again, but no Protective Bond.
Is that still...
Oh, and what are odds? What are odds for for Shiro this time?
He says, "Oh, Shiro's favorite. Shiro win. Shiro have 3-1 odds against Kotra. Best I've ever seen against Kotra.
Math. What do I win if I bet on Shiro?
You
Not much.
Not much.
You might as well just take your money now.
It says big wins if Kotra wins.
But he's not going to. So, so is it 1/3? Is that how it works?
I think you win like I don't know. I think you win like $33. I should have looked it up. Like if you put 100 in, it'd be a 33.
So 666.6 repeating if I put 2,000 on it.
Okay.
Which is what I have right now. I'll do it. 2,000 on Shiro.
Okay. So next up, Kotra is there, and they come out. They announce Captain Kotra and Shiro, the bloodthirsty.
Oh man, he's got a nickname already.
After that first
And I
match,
got a full rest, right?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you go back to the inn and upstairs, and they massage you, and they cast a couple spells. Those orcs that were with Sauerog does most of the helping for you, but he seems to be in your corner.
Okay.
And then we're gonna roll for initiative. You're up first.
19 plus a lot. So. All right.
I got here. Okay.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna come out here. I'm gonna rage and hold my action. Whenever he's in range, I'll swing.
Okay, he, on his first round, is going to cast a spell, and zing, his sword starts to glow. And then it fades. He is going to move over behind this tree, and he just disappears. Your turn.
I'll charge.
You roll that.
Okay, yeah, I can get behind that tree.
You charge over there, you do not see him.
I'll swing. Just if I'll try to listen and just start swinging.
Okay. What's your passive perception?
Actually, no. I'll just swing.
You charge over there, and as soon as you get by that tree, you just hear screams in your head. Just like, it's like people are just dying. You just hear screams. So look around as it was before, but it just screams. It was like, ah! Ah! As if somebody's getting stabbed. Lots of people are getting stabbed.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, I'll just start swinging wildly.
Okay, just roll me, just do an attack at disadvantage, and then throw me a miss chance in there. 50%
Okay.
concealment chance.
17 to hit.
That is not a hit.
Second attack. I don't need to do that. Worst, natural one.
Fumble. Okay, you
Cut his own leg off.
bonk. You are
so.
stunned for 1 round. So you go to swing, and you manage to swing around. You hit the tree instead. It shocks you for a moment. So you are stunned for a round.
Oof.
Okay. Appearing from the shadows is Kotra, who's standing right next to you, and he pops out and starts swinging. He's got a scimitar, which was glowing for a moment, and he's gonna swing at you 3 times. 14 or 20.
The 20 hits.
Okay, so there's 2 hits on him.
Is he? Well, is he stunned? Like condition stunned?
Yeah, so he's basically just going to lose his next turn. So that was 30 damage from both those swings. Are you raging?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was let me do these individually then. So that was 12 for the first one. This is slashing damage. 13 for the first one.
So reduced to.
This is a magic weapon.
If it's slashing, it's still.
Yeah, it's still reduced.
Okay. And then 9 for the second.
6 and 4, 10 damage.
And then he is going to use bonus action. Give me your wisdom save as he looks at you and squints.
Is it a charm?
It is a no.
Okay.
Ooh.
Pretty good. 17.
Okay. You feel those screams in your head get louder and louder, but he doesn't affect you. He is going to. I guess he's. What's his perception? Oh, his perception is really good. Okay, so he knows you're stunned. And he's gonna stand there and just look at you, just beckon you for your turn, which you are stunned.
I'll grit my teeth and come out of it and
So-
just prepare.
Okay, his turn again. Yeah, you're out of it now. He is going to go for those swings again. 3 swings with a scimitar.
Oh no, a 1.
So I got-
It's the first one. The first one was on that one. So if he
Yeah,
throws his weapon.
Let's see what he did. Who was that? You are. Oh no. Okay. So
what he
he
gets for being
goes
cocky.
to swing, and then he like, as he goes to swing, a mug flies from the crowd, and he looks back at who threw the mug. He's out. Your turn.
He's out?
He's dazed.
Oh.
Sorry, dazed. He's out of it. I mean,
I'm gonna
Knocks
go.
him clean out, cold clocks him in the head.
he's
falls
distracted
over.
by the mug getting thrown into the arena. Goblins.
I'm gonna recklessly attack him.
Okay.
First one.
Of course, my guy that like
29.
bounces around and hides is gonna get stunned.
29 to hit on the first one.
29, 2 hit is a hit, yeah.
Yeah, and that's gonna do 22 damage.
Okay.
No, wait, 24 damage. I forgot to add my rage bonus on the last fight.
Is that all together?
Yeah, 24 damage.
Okay. You
And
see that he's
then-
got some sort of enchantment on his armor, which seems to be
Some of that's radiant. I don't know if it matters.
he's got a resistance on him.
Next attack. Natural 20, baby.
Well, next fight.
Bring out the next!
Yeah.
Okay, you're slashing?
Yep.
Okay, give me double damage.
Ooh. That's with the extra, right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Holy weapon!
Throw that over there. Oh my gosh!
Pretty good hit.
43 damage.
Okay.
And then I will action surge. Swing 2 more times.
Look at these
Gosh.
dice.
16.
16 is a miss. Yeah.
Okay, next one. 25 to hit.
That's a hit.
That's going to do 32
Wow.
damage on that one.
Double 8s, look at that.
Okay. You've carved him up pretty good. He's got some good sized wounds.
And I'm going to bonus action key awareness.
He spends his turn, like, yelling at the goblins that he's not paying any attention to you. He's so distracted.
Is this 4 turns of this? Is that what that D6
No,
was?
Two.
Oh.
Your turn again.
You stabbing him a whole bunch. He's like, "Oh, you dang goblins!"
I'm coming for you next.
I'll recklessly attack.
It's a hit.
20, yeah, 10. 25 damage.
Okay.
Next one. 16 to hit. That's a miss, I think.
16 is a miss.
And I will.
Oh dang, I'm so tired, dude.
I'll go ahead and bonus action key awareness again.
Okay. Done?
Yep.
Okay, his turn. He finally snaps out of it. The goblin got carried away. He is going to try to hit you 3 times with his sword.
Scott.
Does he? Oh, he does, doesn't he? So ignore those. First one.
I reckless. Sorry, I reckless, so it would be straight.
Oh, good. Roll a 1. So that's a 20. Yeah, 20 is the lowest.
Yeah, they all hit.
So he's got 3 hits on you. Do you want these individual because you're raging?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got 13,
Reduced to 6,
13,
12.
7, 8. Yeah, so 8. And then
16
he
total.
is going to... A cloud appears around him and he just disappears. How far can I go with Misty Step? 30 feet?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's 30 feet.
Yeah. Okay, so he just disappears. And I think. Okay. So you see him. He bounces away 30 feet, and then he's going to move some more. 10, 15. Over to this little stump over here. He's in the corner himself. Okay, your turn.
So he moved like 60 feet away from me.
Yeah.
I'll just double movement and get up on him.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna bonus action parry stance.
Okay, he is going to cloud of smoke. Boof! He's going to just Misty Step again. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to bounce right over to here. I'm going to go to this stump over here. It's a good spot. And he's going to whip out a couple of darts and throw them at you. Which is... 14's not going to hit, but the 22 will.
Mm-hmm.
These are 12 piercing.
6.
And... Oh, no save on that. Okay, okay. And 7 poison damage.
No save on that?
Nope. And then the second one... Oops. Did I do those together? I forgot how I rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I did the first one. Here's the second dart. Did I... Oh, never mind. Your turn. He pops over there, throws a couple of those things, and... Oh, wait, I have a move, don't I? He's going to move some more. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're up.
Come on. Yeesh. Yeah, I'll just double movement and get up on him again.
Okay. He whips his scimitar back out.
Yeah, bonus action parry stance.
Okay. That's the disadvantage, right?
No, that's just I add 1 to my AC.
Okay. So 3
Key
swings.
awareness is the
Right,
disadvantage.
15's the lowest, and you got 20 and 28.
They both those hit. 1 miss.
Okay. So we've got 11 on the first one, and 8 on the second one.
So 9 total.
And He's going to Misty Step. Over to this clump over here. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Over here. And then move back behind this stump. Yep.
God dang.
Lots of misty stepping going on.
It's bouncy.
Just throw your sword at him.
This guy's here to annoy you.
I can get here in 30.
Okay.
Uh-oh. He messed up.
I'll recklessly attack him.
You're gonna get disadvantage around that corner. Just do -2 around the corner.
Okay.
That makes it easier.
Oof. -2. So 19.
19's a hit.
Man, math was wrong.
Math was wrong. Math hard.
That's gonna
I get the feeling.
do 23 damage on that one.
Okay.
Second attack. Natural 20.
Oh!
Here we go.
That knoll that I had like all these pluses whenever he got bloodied, which like half health. And I was like, it's okay, he'll do all kinds of damage. Didn't even get a chance.
Melted him.
Okay, roll some damage and give me a d6.
Regular damage.
Yeah.
Ooh, got the 10.
26. And a d6.
Yeah.
And 6.
Oh, okay, so you stab him and he just starts vomiting.
What?
Got a good one in the belly.
Jeez. Making these spiders look like something.
You done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't need to help
Bonus
him later on.
action, parry stance.
He is going to swing 3 times at you.
While he's vomiting.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, I got a crit in
Getting
there.
distracted.
So 1 hit and a crit and then a miss. Okay, give me. Oh, okay. So his first swing clocks you in the arm for.
Does he get a
10
-2 as well?
10 damage. He
5.
gets 1 action. He doesn't get to move. He's sickened, so he gets 1 thing, which is really bad for him. And then this other one comes up and clocks you right in the jaw for 15 damage, and you take 1 point of con damage, and your jaw breaks. You hear it snap as he hits you with his sword. You take 1 con damage, and you cannot speak or cast spells until you get it fixed. Your jaw is shattered.
Wow.
And then it's your turn.
I'm gonna recklessly attack.
He's in a heap of trouble. You can. You still have -2 right that corner, but if you want to move 5 feet,
Yeah, I'll move.
Okay.
I have the dice in my hands, or else I'd move
Yeah.
my character.
I'll get you.
24 to hit on the first one.
Yep, that's a hit.
It's gonna do terrible. 17 damage on that one.
Okay.
Second attack. 23 to hit.
It's a hit.
Come on. 18
Oh, man.
damage on that one.
Okay.
And I'll
he's
take a
starting-
parry stance.
He's starting to look pretty rough. He's still spitting up some stuff, and there's some blood. He's pretty hacked up. Anything else? Done?
I'll take a parry stance. Bonus action, and then I'll end my turn.
Okay. He is going to. He's gonna try to get away from you. So you can swing if you want.
I will. Sentinel, baby. Or not. 17 to hit.
17's a miss.
Okay. I
So he
missed.
goes. You see him go around this corner here, and then he just disappears. I think. Let me roll my stealth. He just disappears.
Okay.
It is your turn.
I will come out over here and take the dodge action and then bonus action parry stance.
Okay.
Actually, I'll hold my action to whenever he pops up, and I'll swing whenever I can see him.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm sickened. I can't do that. Okay. Okay.
He reappears.
Yep. He tries to hide, but he does not hide. And you see
See a
him.
trail of vomit
You
behind
see him. Yeah. All of a sudden, you hear as you see him start vomiting, and you see where he is at.
Oh, then I'll start swinging. Recklessly. Ding. Natural 20.
I was gonna try to hide to get my sickness away. Swing through, double damage, and 1 free attack. So you are just slicing and dicing while this guy's
38 on that one.
letting it all out.
Next attack. Another
Next
natural 20.
20.
Holy
Okay.
cow.
So you start whacking and whacking up this guy. Let's just see what happens. He might be dead. Give me double damage.
Double damage?
Yeah. Let's see how much.
27.
Okay. So he is, as you're three hacks on him, and he starts falling down, and you go for the last one, you just go for a stab, and he is out. And the crowd crowd erupts, because Kot-Ra has been taken down. Again, the crowd, the couple folks come out, couple orcs come out, grab you, start ushering you away. A couple more come and grab him and start dragging him away, and you see a healer start tending to him. And you get escorted back into your room and taken back into the inn. And a couple heals go out to patch you back up and get you back to full.
Yeah, as I'm walking out, I'll pop my jaw back into place and I'll use my second wind.
Okay.
Just to try to look beefy.
Okay. The crowd goes wild and payouts go out. And then the barkeep says, "You want to go to the next one?"
Who's he fighting next?
I don't know.
Let's wait and find out.
Okay. So, if you want to do anything in the next 8 hours, as this is taking bite, it's starting to get dark now, and this next fight is going to be a night fight. The next 2 fights are going to be night fights. I think.
Who is he? Do I know who's? I'll watch the other fights of the day.
Watch the
and
other
see
fights.
who's
You see that the Quill guy with the nice clothes just destroys another contender, a dwarf, and then you see the Mauler. Not even a try. Basically, the guy starts running away. Mauler comes in and destroys him. Takes a bit to get him back up and a living.
What does it look like damage-wise? Can I tell how much damage Mauler's doing?
Give me
in comparison to Shiro.
Give me a medicine check.
Ooh.
A distance medicine check. How much damage does Mauler do?
Ah, not bad.
21.
Mauler seems to. It seems to grapple them with its mouth, and then just start tearing with its claws, and that's where the damage comes in. Those claws.
Okay.
And that seems to be where the nasty comes in. Sometime on that last match while you were watching, actually no, not on that one. You didn't see anything. Nothing new other than just bare claw and tearing things up.
Okay.
Next round.
Do I
What?
tell how much, like approximately how much damage
Oh.
in comparison to what Shiro's been doing? Like, more or less per swing.
It's probably a bit. I mean, he's done a couple good crits, so it's balanced-ish.
Ooh,
It all depends on if the bear gets the bite in and starts clawing, then it's all over.
Okay.
That's when the damage comes in.
And it's been now 16 hours for my long rest.
Yes.
Okay.
The problem might be the bard telling him he's a bad person and everything for a while, and then
Who's he fighting next? Do I know yet?
Yeah, the day goes by, and you find his next challenger is Quill the Bard.
What are odds?
This is a tough one. We're giving Quill 2-to-1 odds of taking down your sword-wielding friend. We don't think his mind is strong enough.
I'll ask the party, what do you want to do? We have 2,666 gold.
I would
No,
just
wait.
put
Yeah, that's right.
no.
Should we do it all? Let's do it all!
Do 1,000.
What?
1,000 sounds good.
Let's do 2,000.
You
I have idea.
Victor, are you a gambler?
Yes, I am.
While you discuss, I gotta pee again real quick.
Okay.
Gonna be the end of the night by the time he gets back.
So I can put Sanctuary on I didn't realize this. I can put Sanctuary on Shiro. And anytime a creature within range, ward creature within range against attack until targets the creature. Any creature who targets him with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack.
Dang.
So every time he swings at Shiro, he's going to have to make a wisdom save, and if he fails it, he's just got to lose his attack.
That's pretty good.
That's a first level spell.
Dang. Dang.
It's really like this is the situation for it because there's no other targets.
Yeah.
Man, I was getting a little worried with the Misty Stepping. I thought if he could keep doing that and getting away from me, I can't. If I'm raging, I can't cast spells, so I can't throw my Produce Flame.
Oh yeah.
Actually, this is a duration of only a minute, so I have to. How long the introductions last? It may only last for like 30 seconds after introductions. We'll see.
I think we're done for the night anyway. It's just freaking 1:52 already.
Should we stop here?
It
Yeah,
is
I'm
pretty
tired
late.
as heck.
Do you want to finish this fight
Save for
and then
next
save the bear for next time, or do you want to end
I think
here?
this is a big one. We can end it here and then.
Yeah.
I say we could do the bear.
I could do.
Tomorrow.
I mean, I can stay for Quill,
Next
but it's up to you. I wanted to ask you, how long do like the introductions take? Like, how long is it before I see Shiro and he starts to fight?
You don't see Shiro when they first introduce, and basically as he comes out, you've got like one round, like 6 seconds. So there's Shiro, there's the other
No, I'm
guy.
saying like before I see Shiro to like because I've been like talking to him before his fights. How long from then till the fight starts?
It's about 20 to 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
They try to, cut off any sort of nonsense, what they can.
Okay.
He saw what you were trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, I don't really have anything that's that long.
I don't either. I'm not a utility sorcerer. I'm a blow people up sorcerer.
Okay, you want to try are you up for a 10-minute fight?
I am up for anything.
Okay,
I'm down.
let's go down with we'll save. Next week will be the big bear fight.
I'll put. Man,
If
this
I
is
make
pretty
it.
good, though.
That's right.
This isn't guaranteed. Okay, he could mess with my
Okay.
mind, just completely wreck me.
We'll do 1,000 then.
1,000 down
Shiro.
on Shiro. Okay.
Yeah.
You
And
see
this time, before he goes in, I will put 6th level holy weapon because I don't have any more 5th level slots. And I will give him.
Bard.
I can animate objects from up high. Use sorcery points to hide it, and then a bunch of rocks just fly at him from all directions.
So I'll do
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I'll do holy weapon again. It doesn't change any of the damage or anything. It just I don't have any more 5th level slots.
I'll
And
animate
I will
all the bones in
cast-
that pile.
I will cast Aid at 4th level. So have 15 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Can't close that gate. All right, you open that one up. Leave that one alone. I'm gonna have an effect here.
Ooh,
Ah, well.
sheesh.
All right, so to
Actually, wait. Instead of the 15, you will get 5, but you're immune to frighten.
Nice.
That might be the.
I don't think I
perfect
can be frightened if I'm raging.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought that was a frenzied
I don't
rage
know.
thing.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's see.
Okay. So they call out the magnificent Shiro the Bloodthirsty, versus Quill. No name for Quill.
Quill, the guy with the quill.
Quill comes out, just sort of very finely dressed, just sort of steps out as the gate opens.
Do I see the pirate lady?
Yep, she's back in her spot. She looks at you and she nods.
I do the sign.
She winks at you.
Oh,
Yep.
sorry. Scratch that again, Shiro. You are not immune to frighten, but you do have 15.
Okay.
Okay, roll your initiative.
Because it only lasts for a minute.
22.
I think what did I roll?
Check the logs.
Yeah, you beat me. So you're first.
Nice. Oh, bonus action rage. And then I will get up on him.
Okay. He sees you and he smiles. You done?
Yep.
Hey. He says to you, I don't know why you even try. I mean, it's all over. Roll me a wisdom save.
No.
You could have action surge and cut his head off.
Oh no.
17.
Hey, that's good.
You succeed, but your mind is just, when he says this to you, your mind just fills with these words like echoing through your brain. As you take half of this.
90
Take
damage.
21 psychic damage.
Oof.
Yikes. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a sweet. Those temporary hit points are nice.
And then
They're gone now.
That was nice, though. That's good.
That's a big spell.
he is going to.
Well, you still got some, I guess, because it was half of that, right?
No, it's psychic
good.
damage.
He's gonna miss.
No, because it was.
He's gonna miss his step also.
He succeeded.
He wink bounces over here.
Can he cast 2 spells like that?
Misty step was a bonus action. That wasn't a spell. That was sort of a. I don't know. It's not in the
Class
spell.
feature?
Yeah. It's a monster.
Cutting words is a
It's not cutting
class
words.
feature? Oh.
Quill's Fable.
Boo to
And
Quill.
it is now your turn. As you see Quill smiling there and saying, I don't know why you even try.
I will rush him.
Okay.
And I'll start swinging recklessly. First attack. 28.
It's a hit. This guy doesn't have much armor. He's got just sort of, there's something magical going on, but he mostly just got some nice clothes on.
23 to hit? Or 23 damage, sorry.
Okay. Again, you get that shimmer of some sort of resistance that is built into the slashing.
Swing again.
Some of that again is radiant. I
How
don't know
much?
if it
How much of
matters.
that is radiant? Actually, I don't think that matters. No,
5 of it was radiant
Yeah.
that time.
It's half. It's half bow also.
Alright. Nah, it's 27 to hit.
That's a hit.
And that will do 25 damage on that one. And then I will action surge.
Okay.
And 25 to hit on that one.
Yep.
That one will do 18 points of damage.
What's that Aaron girl
Yeah.
actually done?
Last one.
Who?
23.
It's a hit.
Ooh.
33 damage on that one.
Ooh.
Good.
And I'll bonus action parry stance.
Okay, so he's carved up with blood, as your sword slashes through him, and he smiles, and he says, well, first he says this with his dagger. He goes for a stab. Then he'll say something. That was on a 20 and I'm on a 2. 22. The other one's a miss.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Wait. He has an advantage, right?
he did roll with advantage.
Oh, I have advantage. I rolled 2 swings.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have advantage.
And another one's a 24.
Yeah, they both hit.
Okay. So you take 11 damage piercing with that dagger.
5.
This is 5.
And he leans in and says, "This is something I heard a while back. Your tusks are dirty and your boar mom never loved you."
What the
Make
heck?
me a wisdom save.
I'm a dang good bard, if nothing else.
Are you?
13.
Okay. So this just echoes through your brain, and
No.
you are
My tusks are dirty.
racked with pain as you take 48 points of psychic damage.
Jeez.
And you have disadvantage on your next attack roll.
48.
Yep.
Yikes.
Got a lot of health though.
Do I notice Pirate Lady doing anything yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
And that is... I suppose I could... Yeah, he's gonna, No, he's gonna stay right there. And,
Alright.
You see him wince for a second. And then he squints and looks up at that pirate lady and shakes his head. Your turn.
He's distracted.
They won't let me pick up those dice recklessly. Oh wait, you said I have
Disadvantage.
disadvantage. So yeah, don't worry about this one. All right, so first attack is 29,
It's a hit.
and that will do 20 damage.
Okay.
And then next attack, natural 20.
Jeez.
Okay, shield cleave. That's not make any sense.
guess all those,
a big punch along with your sword. Give me double damage.
I guess the bad rolls from the one shot are countering.
Yeah.
Yeah. 44 damage on that one.
Look at those 8s and 6s and 7s.
He was looking okay, but that did some damage to him.
I'm going to bonus action parry stance.
Okay. He is up and he's going to. Man, I don't know. I got so many like cool spells I can do, but it's like I don't want to spend my whole action doing this. So he's just gonna go stab with a dagger. Do I have advantage?
Yeah, you do.
Ooh.
With a hit and a 17.
Miss.
Okay, so the dagger hits for 7, and then he leans in again, and he says, "I don't know why you even try. You're just as worthless as that one." And he points at the pirates. Make me another wisdom save, as this just racks your brain again. I should have printed out like an insult chart.
Oof. 21.
Okay, you made this. You made this one. You take half. You take. What's half of 58? 29.
29.
29 damage.
Okay.
And let's see real quick. Yeah. Okay. You are up. He's not gonna move.
Reckless.
He's staying there. Oh wait, let me roll my 6 real quick. Okay. You're up.
Was 25 to hit.
That's a hit.
And damage. 23 damage on that one.
Okay.
Second attack. 27 to hit.
Mm-hmm. Man. Got some rolls.
23 to on damage on that one.
Okay, he's looking pretty bloody.
And I will bonus action key awareness.
That's the disadvantage one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be a straight roll.
Same thing, he's going to go for that dagger swing. For 20 and 25.
They both hit.
Ooh.
He's 6 plus 18 damage with that.
So halved is.
No.
Oh, yeah, because they were both the same, so 9. And then somebody gives me an insult. It's the worst thing you've ever heard. You might as well be a goblin. I don't know. Make me that wisdom save. As his book flutters in his hand.
Nope, didn't make that one.
Clear the dice. Yeah.
No, it's like the effect of the dice, though. 46 psychic damage.
Look at those ones.
Look at that 10 though.
Yep.
And you have disadvantage on your next roll. Your next
Attack.
Next turn or next attack?
That's the most powerful bard I've ever seen.
Yeah, just until your next turn.
Okay.
He is going to go ahead and swing.
Oh, yeah, I'll swing. $27, he stays.
Okay.
And I do
It's Supreme Mockery is the name of the spell.
28
Or the thing.
points of damage.
28. Okay, as you carve him with that, he's not dead yet, but he starts to move away, and you go for a swing, and you slash him right across the chest, and he puts his hands up. He says, "You got me." And he kneels. And the crowd goes up. You choose what you want to do on your turn. You have a moment before your people get to you.
Oh man.
Are the people running out?
They are beginning to. They will be there. You figure you've got 6 seconds before they get to you. Usually they're pretty quick about getting out there to try to get heals out.
Be
He
chivalrous.
puts his hands up. I'm just gonna go. I don't like people messing with my mind. And then I'm gonna hit him with the hilt in the face.
Okay. Roll damage.
Roll damage.
Roll an attack, then damage, yeah.
Okay, so it would have been. I would recklessly, and I have disadvantage, so it's a straight roll.
Okay.
Ooh, 19.
That's a hit.
$28 or 27.
Okay. You smack him and he topples over. He's out.
Then I'll sheath the sword.
Okay. Then they come rushing out and they grab him and start dragging him back. And then
I'll look at the crowd and I'll give them a.
they're all you got quite.
Are you not entertained?
You got quite a following. You see Sarog up there clapping, and you've got quite the group. Even the goblins are into it. When they walk you in there, Sarog eventually comes down and says, "That's wise. I've seen him do that before. He's a sneaky one."
The sneaky
quill.
one.
He waits for you to drop your guard, and then he takes you down. I've seen him win before that way.
Not this time.
Okay, and then the crowd erupts. They drag the body out. They give him a heal, and then the next fight is about to begin. There's only there was 4 left. Now there's going to be 2 left. and it's gonna be you've got Mauler versus some sort of a wizard, and that's where we'll end.
Does he maul him?
All right, boys, we're up to 3,800 gold.
How anticlimactic would it be if the wizard kills Mauler before he even
You know?
shoots a few fireballs at Mauler, and he's like, I don't know what the big deal was. Polymorphs him into a rat and blows him up.
Hey, if he would have hit me one more time with that big spell, I was toast.
How many do you have left?
34 points.
I figured I had to get
I
you
was
close.
low. I was low. Like, one more, I was
I
done.
figure I pretend to go out, and then you yield, and then he can get one more in there. That's what I thought was gonna happen.
Not with mind games.
What
Not with
a-
mind games.
Wee little thing. I
This is a pirate base. There's no rules. There's no yielding.
If there's no rules, then blast him
We're
with
gonna
fireballs.
rain
Yeah,
down
I was
from the
gonna
step.
say- About to say, I'm gonna just annihilate them from up here.
The only rule is don't ruin the game.
I'm gonna animate object on all of Mauler's knives in his hands and make them leave.
All right, thanks for watching.
I'll have next
all
time.
right.
Goodbye.
We'll do a bear fight next time.
A bear fight.
Bear fights.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Whoa.